O'Neal, everybody.
Yes.
Good morning.
And on the, what do they call these days? On the,
ones and twos?
On the platters, Drew Boogie.
The platters. Spinning the hot wax.
Spinning the hot wax this morning, Drew Boogie in studio.
Right. Funk plate.
Wow, this show just, it's too black today, man.
Not really.
Between Patrice O'Neal and his spin on life and Drew Boogie spinning.
Light skin.
You think Drew Boogie's blacking up the show?
Yeah, he's like a Latin kind of look there.
Hawk blacks up the show more than Drew Boogie.
He could be Dominican.
I could be. I'm just light-skinned Jamaican.
Are you Jamaican?
Yeah.
Light-skinned Jamaican.
How does that happen?
Wow. Jamaican.
There's a lot of mixing going on down in the islands.
Which one of your parents, was doing the wrong thing?
It was the grandparents.
Oh, the grandparents.
Yeah, the parents came out all mixed up.
What?
So you got that one relative that's really white that just looks out of place.
But there's a lot of white Jamaicans down there for some reason.
There's
man.
white Jamaicans, Chinese Jamaicans, the old school.
All right, let's slow down with the Chinese Jamaicans.
No, it's true.
All right,
Chinese
Jamaicans. I can handle.
Yes.
No MSG, man.
I got cousins named. I got cousins named Woon. Shit like that. Yeah.
Really?
Woon.
You look like you might have a little Asian in you.
Yeah.
Do you?
I hope not.
You hope not?
Can I get a number 3 with extra duck sauce, please?
Okay, delivery be there in 10 minutes.
We're off to a good start.
Delivery. A number 3, please. With the egg roll, please. Light skin Chinese Jamaican.
Give me the bumper cloud
The
duck
world is
sauce.
coming to a complete stop.
Sometimes you see some guys that are, white. They're white guys.
Yeah.
You see it on the news, and it goes, the black activist, and they give a name, and the guy walks out, and you're like, wow, that guy, there's no trace of black in him. And he's talking, about the cause and everything, and he gets up to the podium, and I just look and go, oh, my God, how many guys like that did I just say some inappropriate shit in front of over
It doesn't
over my
really
life?
matter. Because black people are the only people that don't vote for their leaders.
Yeah.
Our leaders are, somebody told us that's our leader. All right, Chinese black man is our leader, no problem. You got it, googie nigga. It's all up to you to know the plight.
You're the man.
It's weird. We don't vote for any of our leaders, man.
No.
Nobody says, okay, all right, Al, that's Al Sharpton's all right.
Yeah.
Cool. Nobody else.
He's the guy. All right, well.
What the fuck? Why is that? You guys need some strong motherfucker to just step up that can really, pull everyone together.
Well, everybody likes this Obama guy.
Yeah,
young
but
kid.
his name scares the shit out of white people.
Yeah, but he has the...
Obama sounds like Osama, fuck him.
Yeah.
Osama.
That's what people are saying. Obama sounds like Osama.
Not too much.
That ain't winning. That's like, Badolf Dittler is running, let's fucking, let me cast my vote. Badolf Dittler. That's a good guy. Look at his platform. It's great. The guy agrees with everything I say, but you're going to pull the fucking handle for him?
Joseph Singular.
He really should change his name.
Joe Singular.
Change that fucking name, Obama. You do a lot better.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, it is Obama's, but you know what? He has to. That's the way you pass it off because he's so eloquent. He's eloquent enough to where white people go, "Wow, he's so." But he has that name that black people go, "Okay, brother."
Well, the Colin Powell, that was Whitey was ready to just cast the vote, just to look good and go, "Look, see what a good guy I am." And then he fucked up with Bush. He fucked up by going to the UN with all that information he had. He might as well have just held up the Weekly World News and said, and we're going to catch Bat Boy. Bat Boy's in trouble with that shit he was fucking...
I don't care who you are. At some point, man, you get black guilt, man, where you hang around enough white people. It'll happen to me soon.
Yeah.
As I'm come in the morning, I'm looking at your face and Opie, I'm like, you cracker mother. You know what? Fuck this shit. Fight the power. I got too many white friends.
You're still thankful to be here.
You know what?
You just need a guy, though, to come up to you and go, my brother, what are you doing with your life, my brother?
You up there with those Opies and those Anthonys, brother.
The white devils.
The white devils.
The white devil is up there, and he's getting in your mind, my brother. And Patrice will sit there and go, this motherfucker's right.
You know what? Let me tell you, man. I'm getting old. I'm so far away from like somebody guilting me with the black guilt shit.
Yeah.
Man. I started because I started comedy in Boston, man. So it was nothing but old Irish dudes.
Right.
Was my mentors. So a lot of the cats that do like only black rooms, they oh man, this nigga man doing white boy shit. So I went through that early, man. My career, I'm like, man, you out of your fucking mind if I sit there and let you like fucking guilt nigga me into like not doing what I feel like doing.
My brother, what are you doing, my brother? You gotta stick together. Yeah, and then you get a little older and wiser and just turn around and go, fuck you, man.
And my girlfriend's half white too, so I can't be like extra.
Oh really?
Yeah, my mama got
half and half.
Yeah, mama's cracking, so it's got a crack on mama.
Totally white mama?
Totally white. Oh my.
White as can be?
White mama, boy. Like,
Patrice, what are you doing, my brother?
What are you doing with that half a hunky? I only messed with one white girl in my life. Like actually, hung out with her, and she felt she was starting to fall in love with me. And what happened was, the black Israelites.
Those are some angry motherfuckers.
This girl was a trooper because she would come in and go right to the room and just take her clothes. It was just genius how much of a trooper she was. So she would just go in, take clothes, and just be ready. But at some point she started to catch feelings how women do, man. So she said, like, because she used to come in, take the train over, and take the train.
Wow,
a trooper.
The convenience.
And she was around for a long time, and then finally, I said, let me give you a ride in the city one day. I was feeling good, and I dropped, the Israelites. Read that, and crackers, eyeballs, be looking at you, and Huggy's breath stink, so she dropped.
We had kingdoms built up before white man was crawling out of the caves.
On their hairy bellies. Read that passage, brother. The Neanderthal evil devil. So what happened is I was going to
kings.
Caroline's to do a show, and there's no parking camp, but it was a perfect parking spot right there. But the Israelites was doing this.
right where you're
right there where the white girl was in my passenger side. So she goes, they go one there. I go, I think I'm going to park. Because sometimes that's, no, it's Sunday. You can park there all day. Yeah. Listen, crack, I can't park there.
Look, take a look at our brother over here. Diluting the blood of our princes and princesses, queens and kings.
And you just want to do a stupid comedy gig.
I just want to go downstairs, man.
I couldn't let her out the car when they was like, see? And I had the red caddy at the time, the big red caddy.
I've been in the red caddy.
I just look ridiculous.
What are they going to tell you? What are they going to fucking, you can turn around and just go, motherfucker, she takes the train. What are they going to say?
The first day I decided to help this hunky, I should have said, get out the car, parole officer.
Giving it all shit. I'm sure you put lye in your hair to straighten it out too, my brother.
White people have no. You don't have pressure on each other to like. There's no
not like
white
that.
Pressure, dude. Like, oh man, look at you making Italians look bad with your whatever. It's just not gonna happen.
Although I've goofed on the real fucking like WAP Guinea thing. That just gets me. And for some reason, it's completely accepted on television. Where if you put black guys on TV going, well, let me tell you about KFC, motherfucker. This should be some fabulous fried chicken.
And niggas would be like, what?
They'd be going, what the fuck? You'd see a protest in front of there. But you could get the most Guido motherfucker going, yeah, the fucking Olive Garden. My friends are visiting from Sicily. All the fucking garlic bread you need. Like just acting like, there should be a parking lot full of Camaro Z28.
Wait a minute. But I'm sitting there going, and what's the problem here?
Yeah, problem?
What's the, I thought that's how you talk. Hey, the fucking olive bread.
Hey, come on, Maria, get in the fucking car, you punk motherfucker. I love
Wait a
this
minute, but Italians
bitch.
sitting there going, like, oh, see, this is some bullshit. Why are they making us look like that?
And any of those commercials. There's somewhere this guy's going, Mamma mia, this is a great pizza place. And you're like, what the?
Wait a minute, though. So what would the average what would the average Italian dude be? Like, what would be the perfect commercial? You know
average
what I'm saying?
should be like, hey, come down to Petrocelli's Pizza Parlor, you know? Not like, it doesn't have to be some kind of fucking, you know, the guy wearing the big hat and the little mustache that he tweaks between his thumb and fucking pointer finger. Oh, mamma mia, this a good pizza pie.
Gooda.
You know, yeah. A gooda.
Just add the.
Any of that shit.
Gooda. Delicious.
It's like, you know, a bar with an Irish guy, you know. Hey, glory be, come down and get drunk like all of us Irish folk do.
My boy, he's Jamaican and he hates, he can't stand the hooray beer guy. And like, when you're not the ethnic group that you don't know who is like, okay, black, like, I bet you if you do watch, hey, motherfuckers, come get some chicken, it's mad grease on it, right? People watch laughing like, I love this commercial. Black people like, I know I just didn't see the dude go, nigga come get some mad grease. So it's like, I'm watching the hooray beer guy, and I'm like, you know, he's like, do, hey, hooray beer, you know.
Hooray beer.
You know, red stripe. And it's like, and I'm sitting there like, I love this guy. And my boy's Jamaican, he's like, man, this motherfucker, I want this motherfucker dead. Yeah. But I'm like, okay, so then that Damian Marley song come out, and Welcome to Gem Rock, right? And I'm like, is that, like, now I'm asking him, am I allowed to,
cool?
like, is he, and he's like, nah, that's, you know, that's Bob Marley's son, that dude's, you know, I guess Bob Marley's sons across the board just get respect, right?
Right, yeah.
But I'm like, okay, I'm not sure, because the hooray beer guy didn't look like disrespectful to me. I'm like, oh, I like this guy.
Nice
he's
guy.
Dancing, he's a nice guy.
Funny. Wouldn't you like to be there, have a red stripe?
Yeah, have a red stripe.
He's there.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
And he's like, I'll full loud ass Jamaican. I'll kill this nigga, man. And it's like he really, and I'm like, I don't know. You know, so the Olive Garden thing is like, come here, you fuck,
it's the
and
group that get, whoever the group is, because the Olive Garden commercials do, they get me like, just a bunch of greasy wops sitting there just being completely stereotypical. And but anybody else watching just goes, I'll go down there.
You really care, though.
Shitty food.
You really care deep down.
No, I don't care where it's like I want to go and kill the motherfucker. Right. But it's
you're like
I get more pissed that there are other groups, blacks especially, that you just can't do that with. The closest thing is like the Kentucky Fried Chicken commercial, where the old school guys are going, back in our day it was Kentucky Fried Chicken. Well, they call it KFC now.
BET, if you watch BET, and there'll be 1,000 different commercials.
Malt liquor?
Other than, not malt liquor, there'll be like McDonald's and stuff, but it'll always, the new black thing is to make it jazzy. It's a jazz feel, like, 2 old beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, chicken. Oh, yeah. Come on down, get a delicious burger, because it's fruitly doodly, baby. Oh, sizzling, yeah.
And the voiceover guy, come down to McDonald's today, you get yourself a... Yeah.
It gets a little, it's not like so stereotypical, look at this. Fuck it. Oh, man.
Someone just won $340 million.
Look at this. He dressed for the occasion.
Holy crap.
That guy is wearing a...
Where's the guy from?
Oregon, I think.
Oh, all right.
I'm sorry, dude. I try to keep that out of my life.
You played the lottery?
Nah, I don't. It's just because there's too much pain. It's the dream and you know, a guy with no money is a guy that when you hear poor people talk about winning the lottery, they go, what kind of car would you buy? It's like, I just don't want to get, like, I guess I start getting really deep into the lottery dream of what I'm going to do.
You can do.
Surprise my mother with a house and a Beamer, and it's just like, let me not get into that matrix, man.
Because then it's just disappointment. Now you're disappointed like you actually had a shot at that shit.
Yeah, I just don't. So I took me right off of that 3-4. I'm sorry about that. That shit is.
Oh, it's okay.
It causes me pain, dude. I'm telling you, man. Oh. All
right, listen, why don't we go to the phone here? Our buddy's checking in. Jimmy!
Hi, guys.
Jimmy Norton, live from L.A., everybody.
Oh, Jimmy!
Out there
morning,
filming
Jim.
the HBO series. How's it going, Jimmy?
Good. And Patrice, believe me, I think your mother is helping you hit the lottery, too. all you have done in this business is fucking isolate people who like you.
Not really.
We still like Patrice.
I love you, Pumpkin.
I know it's going to turn eventually, but
you'll not like. I just can't stay like. That's why it's like, okay, thanks for asking me to come in once a couple of months.
I love Patrice. He's one of my favorite people ever. And I'm listening to this whole conversation, and you're the worst representative for black people. You're not a good black guy.
I'm a great black guy. See, I'm a newfangled black guy.
You're Samuel Jackson's friend in school days. That's who you are.
Which was the one that goes, yeah, sucker. I'm just a bad human, but I just love black people. One thing I don't is that there's no there should be a group of white people rising up against Norton for what he is. You know what I mean? Like this is not who we are. We are not creepy little mushy aliens from big poke-eyed doughboys. We're not.
There is a group rising up against him. It's called All Women in Los Angeles.
Are you getting laid out there, dude?
One person I kind of hooked up with a little bit, but not really, man. I mean, my esteem is too low to go out and try to hit on girls, and I'm working every day, so I've just kind of pretty much just stayed at work and then come home and isolate. I haven't done much out here.
No, LA's nice and lonely, ain't it?
It really is depressing. I was on the phone with my stupid friend the other night. I wouldn't let her get off the phone. I was just so happy to talk to somebody from New York. It really
phony. When I was out there, he was calling me. You know, Norton doesn't call anybody here.
No.
You call Norton, he doesn't get back to you. He's busy. I was in L.A. Because I got friends in L.A. Norton doesn't have any yet.
Aww.
And he has to hang out with Rick Shapiro and those bunch of sociopaths, you know. So he's like, hey, man, what are you doing? You should have heard him, like a morning DJ. Hey, I'm out here in L.A. Come on, hang out.
And fucking Patrice gives me the worst Patrice blow-off. This is how he blows you off. You're like, hey, man, what's going on? You talk for a minute. He's like, hey, man, are you going to be opening your email later? Or, hey, are you going to be around a little bit later on? Or you going to be hungry?
In other words,
it's always a little later.
In other words, not now.
Yeah, a little later never comes.
Hold up, Jim. Hold on, I'm going to call you right back.
Like something urgent just came in.
And there's nothing going on. I didn't hear like a little quiet like someone gets when they get a phone call, so no one's calling him. He just is done talking to you, and he fucking can't just say it. Everyone is you're just an awful friend. No one likes you.
I love you.
We love you, but you're not a nice person. I'm out here alone, and you could have called me. And fucking Keith comes to the Improv, and Keith is just an embarrassment because what he'll do is he'll try trashing you just to show how comfortable he is when he's fucking terrified because nobody cares about him in Los Angeles.
He really does get confidence off the back of his friends.
Really?
Look at your coat. Ain't that funny, Damon Wayans? Hey, Eddie Murphy, look at his shoes. Good one, Keith. Are you cracking on my feet in front of Eddie Murphy? You fucking pussy.
As soon as he gets out here, he tries to show people how free and funny he is, but the only one he's comfortable enough shitting on is me, and it's embarrassing and it's uncomfortable.
It's nothing worse, and it's so true. Look at you. Your head's big.
Prick.
Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy, we had Voss in the other day, and he came in to hang with us, and everything was going great, and then he just attacked all of us for not showing up at Caroline's for his post-wedding party.
Really?
Yeah, and he said it was a big deal, and we should have been there, and it was his official wedding reception for his New York friends.
Really?
He pulled out invites from Ben, Steve, and Master Poe. They said they were going to attend, and they never showed. So he's calling everyone out like crazy.
He brought
on the
in
show.
evidence.
Well, first of all, he's lucky Ben didn't show up, or he'd know about 3 times as much as he did from fucking the damage he would have done at the bar on a fucking Thursday for free would have been a major problem.
It would have been.
Nothing on that one. All right.
Well, I was helping you. I was going to say.
Nah, it's all right.
I was going to say, it would have been ugly. You know.
We understood. We understood it even before you went into the explanation. After the part that should have got the laugh.
I sensed it had nothing, and so I figured just keep talking until someone else.
Right.
But he was very hurt that we weren't there.
Really?
Very hurt.
It's 4:30 in the morning in L.A.
I know. What are you doing up, Jimmy?
Fucking lonely idiot.
Listen, mate, I'm going to bed soon. I have a late call. We had to be at 8 o'clock in the morning yesterday, so I have a 1 o'clock call this afternoon. Hold on. A call, Patrice, is when you have to be somewhere else.
Okay.
Hey, Jimmy.
I'm kidding, babe. You know I'm kidding.
Babe.
How's the shooting going?
It's good, man. It's fun.
Yeah. How many in the can?
4. We're shooting the second. We shoot fourth. We're on the 4th one now.
All right.
So it's going very well.
All right.
How's that doughy skin under those TV lights?
It's maintaining. I'm not in enough scenes to like to do any damage. You know, I just kind of show up, and by the time it heats up, I'm finished.
Hey, Norton, yeah, you got a nice spongy. Hey,
Like a pizza dough.
like a pizza dough.
That's what a Jimmy's like, with the too big of pepperoni eyes.
Can you picture Bob Kelly throwing me up in the air?
Angry baby.
Spinning him around, kneading his little belly, watching it rise overnight.
Oh my God!
You're wonderful.
It's 4:30 in the morning, man.
Wow.
That worked both ways because I could picture Bob throwing him up as Angry Baby too.
Yeah.
Because Bob does the Angry Baby voice.
Angry baby Joe Pesci. Same
Sure.
thing.
A couple of things with Jimmy. A week from Monday, you'll be back on the show here in New York, right?
Yeah, for the week, man. Yeah, I'm coming back from Halloween.
And he's coming back for the Halloween party.
The Halloween party a week from Monday at the Hard Rock Cafe.
Are you wearing a costume, Jimmy?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be yet. It's going to be a big surprise, guys.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
A lot of people asking how they get tickets for this shindig. You just got to show up and hope for the best.
Where's it gonna be?
At the Hard Rock Cafe, Halloween night.
Yeah, maybe.
Here, over here.
Yeah, we got 3 tribute bands. We got 2U, Brother Joe's U2 tribute band. Then we had the other bands in yesterday, the Rush tribute band and AC/DC tribute band.
Yep.
So it's going to be great.
How are they?
It was awesome. We had a good show yesterday. It was fun. And then we're going to have a costume contest and all that. If you're going to the Halloween party, you got to have a costume that has something to do with our radio show.
Yeah.
A little twist on the whole Halloween costume thing.
Really? Well, maybe somebody could show up and just not talk to me when we're in a different state, and they can go as Patrice. Maybe that would be nice. I really needed to when I was out here. You son of a bitch. You have all the connections.
And then tonight, Jimmy, is a big night for you.
Yeah. Well, I felt bad yesterday. I was going to call in, but I was so depressed when I woke up, and I was like, I couldn't just call a plug. I kind of felt like fucking guilty. Like, I can't just call and plug.
Why were you depressed, Jimmy?
Oh, I don't know. The guilt's over now. Plug away. Tonight, midnight, HBO.
Yeah, HBO.
Oh,
tonight.
that's your special. That's right.
Yeah, HBO special tonight with Jimmy Norton.
Hey, have you noticed any difference in yours? Like, I haven't been talking to people. Like, have you noticed like all of a sudden the phone rings more, or is it just pretty much like people who saw it, and who didn't?
No, your phone will ring. Just the people who really like you, you'll hear from.
The parents and shit like that, and some friends.
Yeah, but my mother already had the tape, so she saw it, and she was just. I can hear you hate when you know somebody so well, and you know they're disappointed.
Oh.
And my mother she just goes. Yeah.
Oh.
Because
Your mom did that to you?
Oh, my mother just does not fuck around. When she just goes, she can't lie to me.
Because you're despicable to women.
Yeah, and she just and she got to work with people. You know what I mean? And a lot of people know her as my mother.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. And she just went.
And here you are, this misogynistic embarrassment.
Oh, just because she really hasn't really interacted with me in the last 8 years in terms of living with me. So she just didn't know I've developed just to be a complete ass.
Wait, did you ever tell them? I don't mean to interrupt you. Patrice is the greatest. Did you ever tell them about the fat bitch from the Wiz?
Wait, what?
Don't.
Wait, what? You laughed through it. I didn't even hear you.
It's let's just say, look, she doesn't listen to this show. A girl that he used to see, and he referred to her as the fat bitch from the Wiz.
She used to work at the Wiz, and when I first moved to Jersey City, she was the first one to
receive your seed.
Yeah, she's the first one, and she was great, man. And we call her the fat bitch from the Wiz. And I used to live up this spiral staircase. I tried to sneak her in the sneakers. She was at least 400 pounds, and and she just, and my roommate, you know, he was on the phone. This would kill me. He was waiting on the phone because he heard me sneak a girl up. So he's really like one of those guys that go, I'm gonna peek at the girl coming out.
Yeah.
So he was standing there on the phone talking, right? And I come down and I was trying to sneak her down. He was right there and I couldn't do nothing to mush her away. And she comes down, you know, just one of those, you know, each step was a. So she gets to the bottom, and he goes, hey, what's up, Patrice? How you doing? And I go, fuck. He didn't laugh or nothing, so when I got her outside, I came back up. He was on the floor in tears laughing at how big this girl was. Like, she was... she was, you know, but I never even I never said her name. I just called her the fat bitch from the Wiz.
That was the best part. You like, what are you doing tomorrow? He's like, I don't know. I might call her the fat bitch from the Wiz.
No name.
But there was no malice in it. It was just, this is what she is. She's a non-person.
She is fat. She works at the Wiz.
Yeah, she was fat.
Where's the problem?
It was just bullet accuracy.
I'm trying to do better now.
Wait, hold on. Did you always take her upstairs to your apartment at least and show her like a dignified time?
No, I took her in the basement sometime.
This fucking piece of garbage would take this
the apartment building basement
into the apartment basement and jerk off on a mattress in the basement.
What? You had a mattress in the, it was just some old mattress.
It was just like
down there?
in the basements, mattresses. I put two. It was two. Somebody left office desks down there. Yeah. So I pushed the two office desks together and laid a piece of wood and then put something on top.
It's like where Al Qaeda holds their prisoners.
That's what it was. It was like
it's like a serial killer's lair.
It was like Guantanamo.
Wow.
And it was just because I just didn't want to bring her upstairs and go through the.
Yeah.
She was, and you hate to really, it's because it sounds so disrespectful.
Yeah.
But you know how you do with your friends. You know, I had a fat bitch from the Wiz, but she was such a trooper. Like she was good in the sack because she had to be. And she was probably one of the best. Gave the best head in the history of head, man.
She had no problem that you would treat her like that.
But that was her. And the thing about it, what was great about it is that she saw me with this girl like that was a little bit pretty in her, and she called me and said, "Look, I got jealous." She was so businesslike. She said, "Look, I got jealous, and I realized that I'm starting to catch feelings. I'm not going to call you anymore." And she never talked to me again.
Wow.
She was because she's a fat girl like that feels like. You know, that's the beautiful women are the ones that stalk you because they're like, "How dare you mother? How dare you leave me, you cocksucker?" And this one was like, you know what? I saw this girl. She just looked way better than me. I'm a fat bitch, and I got to go. Thank you very much.
Wow.
What do you think she was thinking when you got to your apartment and you didn't have the human decency to bring her up the steps like fucking cattle? Downstairs.
Well, we had already established like the filth. Like we just did. We would do it in the car. It would never be. It never was intimacy was never established.
Yeah. But. No movie date.
No.
But how do you size up these girls? I mean, you're with these girls and you're bringing them back to your apartment. What is the criteria to make it upstairs to your regular room, and what's the criteria to go down and
go to the
basement?
dungeon? Anybody
that is after a long career of manipulating, because my self-esteem is low too. But this idiot. He knows too. It's just like imagine what he does to women too. Fucking suicidal maniac from South Jersey.
Dude, at least I have the guise of dignity. At least I say good.
No. At least you say you do, you asswipe. You shut your face.
You masturbate on a girl who makes $3.35 an hour in a basement. You're a fucking entertainer. You spend thousands of dollars on watches.
And he talked her into using that employee discount at the Wiz for a few items, right? You get what, 10, 20% off? What do you get?
Hey, it's weird in a real dysfunctional way. She was a good girl. She was what you wanted. You need that. It was almost like this is really bad, but it was a human jerk off. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's like if I thought of jerking off, I would think of like I was just gonna grab her and just have some.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It was stimulation.
Stimulation, yeah. You know what I mean? And she was
visual stimulation.
She was just available like that, man. And it's like, I appreciated her being available like that.
Yeah.
I'll give her car fare and things like that. And I'll give her gas money.
See? What a guy.
There you go.
I'd give her gas money.
Yeah.
Gas money.
That's wonderful.
How fucking degrading is that? Hey, look, thanks. Here's a $5.
It was better than nothing, you know what I'm saying? It was like, it seems disgusting but I'm a decent dude. There's some women who just their job is to be,
Yeah.
You're a decent dude.
I am. I'm decent.
Really? Are you? When you fly below the equator to fucking pay poverty-stricken women to lick your nipples when you jerk off?
Hey, listen. Some guys go out there and brutalize. You know how gentle I am with them, Jimmy.
You are gentle. I'm not saying you're mean.
They love Patrice.
Dude.
Patrice?
Yeah, Patrice. Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, Patrice, because they can't say Patrice.
Holy crap.
Look who's fucking talking about Patrice when he was sitting on the same plane.
Dude,
where were you going? A diplomatic mission down there?
I'm filth. I'm garbage. But he's saying I'm a decent. He really thinks that he's this fucking gentleman underneath this little situation.
I know how to separate my filth from, you know. I'm a filthy dude, but I'm loving to him. It's like I could be loving.
We know the famous Como.
Yeah,
you
man. It's
down,
like
you make them feel comfortable.
I make them feel good. It's
and you jerk off on their face.
Yes. What's the? I mean, you don't even see like how that. Some guys you could just do
the
anything
logic of you
to
guys sometimes is amazing.
I know. It's just there is.
You're trying to
going
say you're
on.
better than Jimmy. You're
I am better than Jimmy.
You walk around with a briefcase of glass dildos. Oh well, that's the old Patrice.
Jimmy walks around with a belly button full of shit.
But the last time you were here, you walked out with 2 Liberators, one under each arm. You haven't changed.
I'm a.
At least I'm convenient for them.
At least you're now buying, like, well, you didn't buy it, but at least you're getting a Liberator, a nice sex couch, instead of a cum-stained fucking mattress in a basement.
One of my fondest memories was stupid Patrice is being in Brazil. It was like one of our first nights in this whorehouse. And we're both wearing robes. And I think I took 100 milligrams of Viagra. And I was fucking popping a rod in the robe. And we were both just looking at it, giggling like 5
And Norton is packing a Womster.
It's
ridiculous the jammy that Norton has. It just doesn't make any sense at all, man.
Dude, we just looked at the rod through, like, you couldn't see.
And it was the only thing hard on his body. His fingers ain't even hard. It's just like Norton is a knuckle with a huge giant dick. It's just ridiculous, man. It was sickening me. And everybody was popping Viagra, but I couldn't. Because, you know, I got the blood pressure, so it's like that.
Yeah, you don't want to raise that up.
So everybody's just walking around with these huge veins.
Holy shit.
It really was filthy.
God damn, that's too fucking funny.
Fucking cartoon money.
Look at Anthony looking at this hurricane like my vacation.
I'm just looking like, well, it looks like by now it's Tuesday.
I'm
fine.
I'm fine, too. We're flying tomorrow.
They're looking at this.
Ant's flying today, and I'm flying tomorrow.
Where you guys going? You go to Florida?
I got to go to, I'm doing some diving, actually.
Oh.
I'm doing some diving. I got to get to Miami, and then I'm taking another plane from there.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing? You're going into the hurricane.
Oh, I know. I don't give a fuck.
It's moving.
Yeah, I give
out of the way.
Dude. I give a fuck.
We've had good careers. I don't give a fuck.
You guys have had good careers. I'm getting rolling. Let's not fucking do anything rash here. Why don't you guys just stay in town?
I'm going diving with sharks, Jimmy.
He said, "Don't put my career in jeopardy."
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so like protective of these two. It's like just don't go anywhere. Like spend the fucking weeks off. Stay in the house.
Hold on.
He's so full of shit.
I know.
You know he's something there practicing how to run the show by himself.
Yeah.
He watches the buttons every time Opie pushes it.
Oh,
all right.
Yeah.
Good morning. This is the Jim Norton show on XM.
Hey, Jimmy Norton, I'm back.
I'm too lazy to do that shit.
He has a nanny cam in here somewhere. He's been taking video of everything.
We're taking your phone calls.
And now he's just looking at the tapes in his lonely L.A. room.
I'm too fucking lazy to plan a coup. I just like to fucking show up and sit there and throw out the occasional joke and go, hello, check.
Good soldier.
We had a general manager in Boston that did that exact thing. He did not want Anthony and I to drive back to Long Island to see our families. Remember Bruce Mittman would get all panicky when it was time to go home for a weekend or a holiday or something. He's like, he would try to talk us into staying in Boston because we were the whole station.
Boys, you have airbags in your vehicles, don't you? Newer vehicles.
Yeah. We were his cash cows. All right, Jimmy, we got to let you go.
I'm going to go to bed, man.
Thank you for calling. We appreciate the HBO thing. Sounds like it's going great. And, of course, the half-hour comedy special tonight at midnight.
Yeah, have a great vacation, and I'll see you guys right back. And, Patrice, I'll talk to you this week.
No, you won't. Bye,
All right. What am I going to say? I'm hanging up.
Our next live show is a week from Monday, and Jimmy will be in studio. So
bye, little sweeties.
We'll call you after the show, Jimmy.
Bye-bye.
All right, there goes Jimmy Norton, everyone.
Bye, sweetie.
Drew Boogie in studio. He does this before.
I gotta ask Drew.
I'm not fucking around this time.
I gotta ask Drew about his equipment. Last time you were here, you had a turntable and then you had a CD turntable.
Right.
It's like a CD in there, and you fuck with that. Now you got 2 turntables with 2 pretty much albums.
Yeah.
Vinyl albums.
It's coated
on.
vinyl.
But what the fuck is that? Because you're programming shit into a computer and it's playing on the vinyl.
Is that how that's working?
Yeah, I'm thinking he's at home with fucking vinyl burning machines.
Wait a minute.
Putting this stuff on there, but
that's what I thought. I'm like, how did we get our shit on a fucking record?
So there's some kind of digital code on the albums. and the turntable picks it up, and at some point you've programmed.
This is the code right here. It's just a tone. And what it does is it runs the computer, and all I have to do is just play the song. Here it has, a section for the left turntable, section for the right turntable, and all I have to do is choose the song. So I could go through the list here and go to, let's see, this.
And now it's the same vinyl spinning.
It's
and all
spinning.
of a sudden, what's on it changes because there's really nothing on it but a digital tone. That now
I can instantly change it.
Yeah,
the computer's doing it. So now I can put anything in here that I want, and I could spin it just like regular vinyl, like I'm comfortable.
That is fucked up.
I have an observation, though. I got scared, but now I'm going to breathe a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
When you looked at Drew like, what the hell are you doing over there? And I'm like, I thought Drew was going to just explain scratching with 2 turntables to you.
No.
I'm like, where has Anthony been?
What are they doing there, the kids, with the record album? That could ruin the stylist.
That's what I thought Drew was going to have to explain to Anthony. I was going to be like, holy shit. But I didn't see the computer. And
it's
then
the digital age, my friend. Because I saw him he hasn't removed the vinyl from the turntable.
Right, and it's
That's
playing
amazing.
different
His
sounds.
explanation, I still don't get. And
Really?
It's like, I know what he's doing. I know what's going on.
Right.
Theoretically, but that's amazing that he's scratching up the computer.
Well, the records are not changing off the turntable.
No,
it's
what
all,
it is the computer can identify the tone on the vinyl.
Right.
So the computer knows if it hears such and such a tone to put this music on there, where to replace that tone with this music.
Exactly.
That he has chosen. That could be changed at any time.
Exactly.
So he never has to change vinyl.
Yeah.
He just changes a few things on the computer, and he's got a whole nother friggin' album
what's it
there to
connected
work
to?
with.
It's connected. What's it connected to?
You see this box over here?
Yeah.
The turntables are connected into that. That goes into the mixer. That box connects USB to this
Oh my God,
laptop
my brain
here.
just exploded. Thank you.
And this is what the DJs are doing now
Holy
because
crap.
it's much easier than carrying vinyl.
Instead of carrying a whole box full of
So
vinyl.
this destroys records.
This
now.
destroys records, except for the one company that makes these records.
One
the
company.
digital record.
the
company.
digital age is just taking.
Yeah.
Do you look at your CDs at home like, oh my God, see, CDs?
I'm always two.
I mean, I still
two
use,
notches behind.
But I still use my CDs, but I could see where this is such a waste of space. And
I'm defiant. Like if I was a DJ, I'll still be DJ Vinyl Man, because it's like I'm like F this, man. I'm gonna stay true to the game
They
until
call
I
him
see
DJ Vinyl Man. No, this the motherfucker. He's still doing it old school.
DJ fuck technology.
carrying your crates of records.
Yeah, I keep it real, baby. And then he's like 7 steps ahead. Like I refuse to have an iPod just because I go, But it's ridiculous not to have.
So now
an
you
iPod.
still have to carry all your CDs around because you don't want to get the iPod.
In garbage
Dummy.
bags. It's just ridiculous, man.
Wait till
Still
you see
regular
what-
Techniques turntables.
Regular
Everything else
Techniques.
is standard.
This is regular Techniques, regular vinyl. It's just 15 minutes of this tone on it, and 15 minutes goes right through, so you can have like a whole song.
I got to ask you another question, a more important question. Are you starting to make money off this?
No, well,
no, I mean with doing this.
No, this I just do for fun. What happened was
not with us. I mean, in your regular life, are you starting to make some cash? Because I mean, the shit you do is unbelievable.
No, I make cash doing other things, not like playing out.
Damn, man, we got to figure that out for you.
Wait a minute.
Because I'm cool. I do a lot of production, like what Steve uses for the show, as far as sound effects for the promos and stuff like that. That's what I do. And sometimes I put some scratches in there and whatnot.
For your rent. That's what you do.
Yeah. But
who? Just this company?
No, for all around the world.
A lot of people saying
Any
you should be here every
radio
Friday.
stations
Every Friday you should be here. All right. Drew Boogie in house today. Very good, Drew.
Wow.
Bringing in the technology.
Patrice
Yeah.
O'Neal, where are you going to be? We got to get some plugs in for you. You've been killing for us.
Oh, I'm
Just hanging?
yeah, comic strip.
You got
tomorrow.
a website yet or anything?
Yeah, I got a website, patriceoneal.com.
All right, very
I'm
good.
just trying. Like I said, I'm 7 notches behind success.
Yeah. Really fast.
He's programming by hand, like HTML. Doesn't even have like a web building program.
He's got a newsletter he mails
I got dial up.
Yeah, let me get on.
I try to be all defined. But I'm losing.
You got to give in to the technology.
I did.
Really fast. This is going to bore Patrice to death, but I was at the Islander game last night, Anthony. Islanders, Rangers.
What's Islander?
At the Nassau Coliseum. It's a sport called hockey that
Hockey.
that the brothers
Oh,
are not
it's
into.
back?
Hockey is back.
Oh,
Better
wow.
than ever. Shootouts and everything.
Change some of the rules to excite people.
Wow, hockey's back.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
You're kidding, right?
No.
I never see
Sports
a
doesn't
highlight.
touch on it. I was saying the same thing the other day. Sports doesn't touch on it.
Wow.
I think it's gonna really start growing again because they changed a lot of the rules and made the game faster and more exciting.
How's Gretzky doing? Is he
They
still
got
scoring?
shootouts. No. Gretzky's actually a coach.
Yeah, he's coaching.
For the Phoenix Coyotes.
Yep.
Phoenix.
I know.
Phoenix hockey team.
I think he's part owner too, or I don't know.
How do you do that?
He got some deal going. But went to the Nassau Coliseum, which is just a shithole, an absolute shithole.
They really need to build a new
It's
venue.
embarrassing, man, because I'm bringing people to the game because I got 4 season tickets, and it's one of these things I'm doing, bringing people to the game. And they're from out of town and this and that. And it's like, this is your hockey arena?
It's all dated.
It's a shithole. The security stinks. The vendors stink. The
whole layout is
Dude,
shitty.
We're at our seats, right? It's Islander Rangers. This is a huge, huge deal in the New York area, right? Halfway through the first period, everyone finally got to their seats. Know why? They had lines outside the Coliseum that were like 50 to 100 yards long. People waiting on line to get into the Coliseum. And we got there around 10 to 7. Game starts around 7:05, 7:10. We're like, all right, we made it. And we were panicking because we were stuck in traffic.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time they let us into the Coliseum, we missed the goal. We missed the first 3 minutes of the period. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
I thought they shared the...
They're checking for weapons and stuff, but they're not even checking correctly. It's like, will you just let us all in and stop this fake security crap?
I thought they shared the Madison Square Garden, those two.
I wish. I
they
wish.
occasionally play there, and then the Rangers play.
In my time off, I was,
Islanders.
traveling a lot, so I got to go to a bunch of hockey arenas. And what they're doing all over the country, they got some great arenas out there.
Knock it down.
The concourse is nice and wide with all sorts of choices for food and stuff. And we got this shithole. You can't even leave in between periods to go to the bathroom because it's like cattle. It's like cattle in the concourse.
That was
you
built
can't
for Long
fucking
Island.
Move.
It was built for Long Island years ago when there's barely any people. It was just pretty much for Islanders hockey and some, if Charlie Daniels was coming to town,
right.
He'd play there.
Right.
And now it's just undersized. It's like you said, the concourse that you have to walk around.
You can't.
It's so narrow that you're just banging into people.
Right. And then I went to opening night. You would think after not having hockey for almost 2 years, year and a half, whatever you want to figure out the math yourself, whatever. Opening night, you think you want to give everyone a nice presentation. The Jumbotron that they have at every arena?
Uh-huh.
It's all fucked up for opening night. You think they had a year and a half to fix it.
Do they even have a Jumbotron, or is it like that's still just light bulbs?
Nah, they got like
Is there an actual screen there?
Yeah, it's not as good as other
Didn't
arenas.
It fall down once?
Yeah, it did.
The other one
or
actually
almost fell down. Yeah. But so opening night,
place sucks.
It's a shithole to begin with, and then they're telling you to look up on the Jumbotron, and there's big chunks of the Jumbotron that isn't working, so it's just big black squares where video should be, and it's one big video screen technically, right?
Yeah.
But big black squares just missing on opening night.
Knock it down.
Opening fucking night. But the Islanders beat the Rangers 5-4 last night. The night before they beat them 3-2 in a shootout at the Garden.
Very exciting.
They're doing the shootout thing now this year, which is just amazing for hockey.
Oh, no ties, right? No more
Thank
ties.
fucking God, no ties, right?
Well, they're trying.
And at the Garden the other night, after regulation it was 2-2, so they do a 5-minute overtime, and the whole crowd could care less about the overtime. They started chanting shootout, shootout, shootout. And
so it's one overtime and then a shootout.
Yeah, so it's a 5-minute overtime. The overtime ends, it's still tie. The Garden goes absolutely nuts, and everyone just stands up and starts freaking out because it's like the first shootout.
So you think that the purists love this or the purists don't? Are you a purist?
As far as hockey, I think they should go back to the old days where they really roughed it up, bruised it up, let them fight.
Goon it up, bench
clearing brawls, let the third
no
man
more fighting
in.
now.
They're trying to make it more about the skill and speed up the game and get rid of the fighting.
Mandatory no helmets.
Yeah,
That's what I like.
Yeah, I want goalies with no helmets.
Right. Better now, though.
I don't want the plexiglass.
Can I watch it?
No.
No, you're black.
I mean, I used to sell peanuts and popcorn and stuff at the Boston Garden back in the day.
Nah,
did you?
So I'm familiar with hockey a little bit.
Black people just they just don't like the hockey.
But as a hockey fan, it's better now.
I like it because they got rid of the 2-line pass, so it speeds up the game. And a lot of times when your team had a sort of a breakaway or a nice play developing, they would blow the whistle because it was a stupid 2-line pass. They got rid of that so that the sport's faster.
So you
now.
could just have fast breaks, so to speak.
You're seeing a lot more fast break type action.
Is it a dress code for hockey players?
We should get into that, Patrice. We should get into that.
Do white guys have a dress code, or they can just?
No, they don't have a dress code.
Jesus.
Dress code now?
No, for the NBA. You heard about this, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then Allen Iverson on the news this morning is saying, look, they got to give us a budget.
They should.
They should give us
a budget.
I swear to God.
Are you
if
shitting
we can
me?
find the audio clip. Well, everyone's outraged. In the paper today, it was Tim Duncan speaking out saying this is bullshit or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't say bullshit, but...
Here's what it is. I would say this.
Let me try to find that quote. But basically, why don't you explain what's going on for people that don't know? The NBA basically...
Yeah, David Stern has implemented a dress code. But see, David Stern is not the boss. He is the extension of the owners. He's the commissioner. So it's really the owners have voted at some point to make the young hip-hop dudes dress in suits now.
Because they didn't want them showing up wearing gangster attire.
Well, this is the thing about basketball. First thing about the money thing, about the money situation, they should have a stipend to buy the clothes. You know why? Because these dudes they're not going to be able to go buy suits from Sipperstein's suit. They have to go and have 82 tailor-made suits. Now, black people do not wear the same clothes ever. So you're not going to see Shaq in the same suit he wore 2 weeks ago. So he's going to have 82 $3,000 suits. I don't give a shit how much money now, if somebody asks you...
that's the black man's problem.
I've been wearing the same jeans. It's a black man's sport.
I'm just saying about the clothes. I'm wearing the same jeans all week. I don't give a shit. As long as they don't smell. But what is up with the black guy and his clothes? I don't get it.
Because the white man made us wear dirty shit all our lives.
Get over it!
We can always go back to slavery. We had to wear potato sacks, nigga!
Why are you the only ones not getting over slavery?
Motherfucker, y'all were over it when it was going on.
your old people sold you. Get over it.
You were over it when it was happening.
Your old people took the money.
It's that once we get a chance to have some style, we have some style. This is what I'm saying. There's no pressure for the white. I would love to not have pressure to dress at all. White people just don't have that kind of pressure.
Why do you have to dress so good? I don't get it.
It's just the rules. It's
rules of just being black?
It's the rules of being black. When you
you have a Boston Red Sox hat on today?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen many, many variations of the Boston Red Sox
I've
cap.
never seen that one.
I've never seen that one. I can't even explain it.
It is all red, even the B.
The famous B logo.
Shitload of little B's all over the hat.
And if I wore it on television, I could never wear it again.
Right.
Nigga, you had that hat on last week, nigga. It's like you had that hat on Leno. I'm like... What the fuck you talking about?
Memory like a steel trap.
Yeah. So these dudes, man, look, you have to get your suits tailor-made. For somebody to tell you that you have a marketable skill. See, here's the thing I would do. I would try to find out what the fine is going to be to wear, not to wear the clothes, pay the fine for a year straight. Where would I
Probably be cheaper.
It'll be cheaper than to buy 82 suits. And what it is I have a skill. I could take my skill as a basketball player. I've worked hard on my jump shot so that I don't have to have somebody tell me I got to wear some suit.
Patrice, all kidding aside, I'm against this big time. I think it's ridiculous.
Where are they supposed to wear this?
Before and after the games.
Like when they come in, they all got to be wearing suits in the locker room, take the suit off, suit up for the game, and then when they leave, again, they got to look all sharp.
They have to wear,
The league has been on the decline for a while, and
decline. It's making the most money.
Not like.
Here's why there's a dress code, because you think it's on the decline. It's the middle-aged white people who
I
go
need
to
see the numbers now.
Any other sport have a dress code like this?
Football doesn't. No.
They can just
because football doesn't have an image Basketball has such a public image for young black kids, but most of the white guys are the bummiest dudes. Even when the black guys dress a certain way, it's sharp.
No,
but like
that's what I was
you
gonna
see filthy
say.
Steve Nash and that filthy Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah.
They look like their names. They have dirty names. Dirk Nowitzki, filthy, drippy hair. It makes me sick.
That's the weird part about it. You see these guys arriving for the games, and so they don't have suits on, but they still dress really nice.
Are you joking me?
What?
A throwback jersey is $350.
No, I don't see him. I see him dressing in. A lot of the guys do dress in suits already, or other clothes that are really, really nice.
Dwayne Wade.
And sometimes they come in with the crazy fur jackets and looking like pimps. I like that.
Back in
I like that shit.
in the mid '80s, right? All the dudes, Jordan, Magic. Like I said, I used to work at the Boston Garden. I would see the guys come in. Only guys that dress like bums: Larry Bird and Kevin McHale. Like complete bums.
I believe
High
that.
waters.
Fucking hayseeds.
Wrist showing. Larry Bird dressed like a goddamn pig. And everybody, you should have seen artist Gilmore, Robert Parrish, all in suits and everything else. But there was no hip hop culture that was dominating. Now
Is that the problem? Is that the problem they had?
It's a 22-year-old black man. He's dressing like a 22-year-old black kid.
And
why $1 million.
Why is that a problem? Like, I don't see if he comes in
because there's a culture associated with hip hop that's violent and this and that and other.
I'll agree with that.
But I didn't hear one black dude calling in the other day with the gun with the thing shooting off guns.
Oh yeah.
Yo, son. Yo, I'm here in South Philly. Ready?
Yeah.
Glock 49 I stole off this motherfucking cop. Ready? Listen. Bop, bop. Yeah, nigga. Chilling.
They ain't gonna waste any ammo that could be shot into an innocent 9-year-old. Why the fuck are they gonna waste ammo? White people love wasting ammo. I'll shoot a tree 80 fucking times.
I just hate that, hockey, baseball, football, basketball, they're just trying to clean up their image constantly, man. Let the NBA guys wear whatever the fuck they want. Let the fucking guys, after they score a touchdown, dance their asses off and make fools of themselves. I don't give a shit.
So
it
now
makes it more entertaining.
They want them to come in dressed like John Gotti.
Fucking hockey, the bigwigs think, hockey doesn't need fighting anymore. That's bullshit. The fans want to see fighting in hockey. Stop with this shit. They're trying to make it too classy.
But fighting is different from a style.
No, I'm just
like you're trying to ban style,
right?
And I mean, fighting is different.
I'm just throwing it all together. It's like you
can't throw it all together, Opie. You can't throw hockey in with style. Like fighting is different.
No, well, this has just got my goat, as they say.
But if they scored a goal, if a hockey player scored a goal and then held his balls and lifted up his right skate and slid one like. If the celebrations,
it's going to be a problem.
Yeah, baby, they skate a figure eight or do something. Yeah. Then there's something to like go.
Then they're going to get know what happens after that? They get the shit beat out of them.
But not well.
By who?
By the other team.
Actually,
wait, you score a goal in hockey and you start like really,
You do a victory dance.
You do like a victory dance. There's a couple moves that the players do in general.
One skate with the arm pump.
Yeah, that type of stuff.
I've seen that one.
The shit you could do on PlayStation 2. Yes, of course. But if you do anything outside the moves that are kind of accepted, you're going to get your ass beat after scoring.
Well, how come football players aren't concerned about that? Football players, they do the worm, they do the river dance. And football is the most dangerous sport there is. There's nothing but violent hitting. Yeah. So it's like...
Did somebody actually do the river dance?
Chad Johnson did the river dance.
Oh, yes, he did. He did.
All right, that's fucking hysterical.
Chad Johnson did the river dance.
Isn't he the dude that's doing a new dance every time now or something like that?
He's trying, but he's running out. He's running out. He asked the fans to like... Yeah. Like, please send me
funny as shit.
You haven't seen the video of him doing the river dance? Oh, it's classic.
Oh, is that good?
It just should not be a dress code, man. Especially when you got a market with a skill, man. When you got a skill that you can sell all over the world, NBA is the highest level of your skill, like to sell it, the buyer.
Right.
But you could go to Europe, you could go anywhere and sell your skill to the Globetrotters or whatever, and you go, fuck, are you
the whole league should get together and just dress however the fuck they want.
I would
go against Stern. But when you get Iverson going, they should give me money for clothes.
I understand what he's saying. It's not.
He's not going to get our sympathy,
That's what see, that's the thing. It's like
And Duncan in the paper, I found it really fast. NBA code retarded.
Look, Al and I, these dudes are not paid to be like you said, like we were talking about earlier, the spokesman for. It's really they're the president of themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
And basically, it's like a stipend means, look, I spent half my money on these throwback jerseys, man. I don't care if I gotta take your hand out my pocket. You understand?
Yep.
It's like I have to go. For me to dress. See, this is what I'm saying. If it was like you said, white guy rules, they'll just go, okay, I'll go down over there.
You're talking like $250,000 worth of suits they're going to need to.
You're talking a lot of money to go get these things made, to take time out your day to go to do something like you work for a fucking company at
Look, man,
a 9 to 5. Kiss my ass.
You're not going to get the fans on your side with that. Who cares? They make enough money to us it's like.
Oh, but do you want anybody in your pockets, man, telling you what you're supposed to do with your money?
Exactly. Well, if XM Satellite Radio told us we have to come up here in a suit and tie every day, and it comes out of our pocket.
With your money. Exactly.
With your own money, I would be pissed.
Well, Duncan says this about the dress code. I think it's a load of crap. I understand what they're trying to do with the hats and do-rags and jerseys and stuff. That's fine, but I don't understand why they would take it to this level. I think it's basically retarded. I don't like the direction they're going, but who am I?
Now, this guy is talking about the do-rags, and he's still qualifying. See, what he's saying is like how he dresses. He dresses like a big Bahamian. He's from the Bahamas or whatever, or the Virgin Islands or something. So they walk around in linens and they dress retarded too. But he's like saying, well, look, I don't want to dress in suits, but I can understand you getting rid of this hip hoppy thing. You know what I mean? But let them. I say dress any goddamn way you want when you're worth $1 zillion.
Yeah.
Man.
Has anybody tried
stupid.
racism yet about
it?
Of
course they have. Because the league is black, but the white players are the worst dressed.
Yeah.
But the league is black. The league is black, and the owners are white, and the owners dress like bums. And what's the game? Mark Cuban from Dallas. He's like, man, kiss my ass. I own the team. I'm dressing. And then he goes, well, I don't approve of this thing. And then he goes, well, don't your players have to? He goes, yeah, they got to do it, but
Mark Cuban's a really cool guy.
I fucking own the team.
I met that dude. I was lucky to meet that guy. He's a cool guy.
I like Mark Cuban. He's like a real renegade.
And he's insane. He's like a billionaire that's absolutely insane, and he's just playing. He bought a team because he could, and he's just playing. That's all he's doing.
He's the
Stop cleaning up our sports though. In general, I'm just making a general statement because the code thing got me thinking. Stop.
I say I don't know.
That's why the X Games and these other sports that are coming around, they're getting very popular because people like to see the down and dirty shit.
The dirt.
Let me tell you something, man.
I like to see the dirt in my sport. I like to see the fights and everything. Yeah.
Are you a football fan?
Yeah.
I like my Jets, but
look, football has become like the rules and the God and the G. Like when I played football when I was younger, if we hit somebody and he fell and he didn't move and was paralyzed, we didn't hold the other team's hand and pray for him to get up. We used to all hump in a circle over him and say, yeah, motherfucker, get up. Look at his leg twitching. He's paralyzed. Yeah, come get your boy. He's probably dead. That's what we did when we played football. That's why I'm like steroids.
I'm so with you, man.
I want steroids.
Now after the games, they go into a pray circle.
Some prayer. We never would touch somebody and pray.
If you believe in God and all that, great. But all of a sudden they get together, hold hands, and do a quick prayer. That's at center field or whatever sport it would be.
We used to pray somebody got paralyzed on the team. Please, God, please let his vertebrae get snapped. We didn't, and the steroids thing, it's like, what do I care that Barry Bonds takes steroids?
Right.
I want to see him hit 800-foot home runs. I don't want to see these.
It makes it more exciting.
Yes.
And why are they playing? So the people fucking watch to entertain the people.
What comedian, because I don't want to rip them off, who has the joke about, they talk about steroids and stuff, but they don't go after the musicians who made some of their greatest music on drugs.
On drugs, right.
But they did it on drugs.
Yeah.
They were performing on some kind of substance.
Well,
and came out with their best shit. When these rock guys, clean up their act, that's when the shitty music comes out.
Yeah. And what if some of my favorite Beatles music is off when they was on acid, the acid trip thing, Strawberry Fields, and I like that trippy shit. You know what I mean?
What are they going to say? Musicians, no drugs. We're going to be testing you. If you come out positive for drugs, your album's getting pulled.
Well, I guess drugs help your creativity.
Yeah, without a doubt it does.
Mm-hmm. But I guess steroids will help if you don't take steroids and you play football against a dude that does.
Oh, yeah.
You'll get your head smushed in.
You're done.
Anyway, to wrap up a little, I guess we're doing a little sports here. You hear what XM Satellite Radio is doing? The World Series starts, what, tomorrow night?
Indeed.
It's obviously Houston and Chicago going at it. It's
Who
pretty
do
funny.
you like?
It's pretty funny. The New York paper here, the Daily News, the sports section on the cover, shows 4 pitchers in the World Series that George Steinbrenner basically let go.
Yeah.
The
Roll old
Rocket,
Yankees.
Andy Pettit. Who are the other 2? Yeah, old Duque and Contreras. All were Yankees at one time.
Yeah.
But anyway, XM Satellite Radio just announced this yesterday. It's hitting all the papers and the press. This is unbelievable. XM Satellite Radio, which carries all Major League Baseball games, is giving away coupons for free XM radios to everyone who attends Game 1 of the World Series at Chicago's U.S. Cellular Park, Anthony.
Ooh.
If each of the 40,000 fans cashes in the coupon for the $80 Delphi Road XT, that's the new roadie, yeah. That's a retail value of about $3.2 million. XM will then do the same thing at Houston's Minute Maid Park if there is a Game 5. That is a huge, huge giveaway. They're saying it's like the biggest giveaway in World Series history. XM on the ball once again.
What are they doing exactly?
They're giving away like coupons for XM radios to everyone that enters the game 1.
To get like a free.
Yeah, then you just go to a store and they, you hand them the coupon and they give you your XM radio. Oh. And the World Series is alive and well on XM. This is a communique from Eric Logan. ELO, Game 1, Saturday, 7:30 p.m. Houston and the White Sox going at it. This is kind of cool. XM 176 will have the White Sox feed, and XM 183 will have the Astros feed.
Oh.
So you get the hometown announcers depending on what team you're into. I want to see Houston win it.
You do?
Yeah, I want to see Clemens win it.
I
I used to hate Clemens. Now I like the guy. 'Cause
No
he's
White
getting
Sox?
up there. Well, it would be cool. I changed my tune because I did say White Sox earlier because they haven't won it since, 1917 or something?
I think I'd rather see the White Sox.
Yeah, I root for people like. I mean, geez, you got to give them a break. Even though that team is the sucky Chicago team. Like that's the one that doesn't. It's not gonna make the people.
I just
really
like
need
because
the
they
Cubs.
beat the Angels. It's the only reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it?
They beat the Angels.
That's it?
So that's the team I'm going for.
All right.
Because they japped the Yankees out of...
This started with me
Wow.
going to the hockey game last night. I got to just give you an update. I went to our restaurant last night. I bought a restaurant with my
That's right,
brothers.
that's right.
I'm a silent part. I'm not going to lie to you.
Here in Boston, right?
On Long Island.
Oh, Long Island.
In Huntington. And I went to see the progress of the construction.
Uh-oh. Was everybody like, oh, the boss is showing up. Look out. Here he comes.
Couple things. My brother found out that the guy upstairs from him has been tapping into electricity for years. He discovered it because he has an electrician, working on some shit, right? And the guy's like, the guy is tapping into your electricity.
Guy's just been stealing power.
Somewhere along the line when the restaurant was closed, this guy had access to the basement, and he plugged into our electricity. I guess I could say our electricity.
That's great.
And it has been rocking and rolling, free for a while. So my brother, he's just like me, right? He turns off the circuit breakers, shutting off all power to the restaurant, which in turn will shut off power to his stupid apartment upstairs. And then my brother just sits in the dark with a flashlight.
Waiting for him
He's
to
just
come
like
down.
me, just a psychopath, just waiting. And sure enough, you hear the guy that my brother tells the story coming down the stairs all pissed off, walks into the restaurant. My brother turns the flashlight on right in his eyes and basically says, "Hello, motherfucker.
Hey, what are you doing?
We got some things to talk about." And then it turns out, and this is why I'm talking about this today, this guy is friends. You're going to die when you hear this one.
Why?
With Bernie Getz.
The Bernie Getz, subway
the Bernie
gunman.
Getz that will not come back on our show because of what we did to him. And he's been known to be in this exact restaurant that we bought. Because his friend lives right upstairs. I guess he does B movies with this guy or something.
B movies.
You know those stupid B movies that no one watches?
Jesus, y'all got into some creepy shit.
Yeah, what
man.
the hell, man?
That's creepy, dude. That kind of shit scares me.
Why?
It's like ominous kind of.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah, it's weird shit.
Because
man.
the guy brought down, I guess he found out that, I don't know, I'm part of this whole thing with the restaurant, so he brought down like Bernie Getz articles and left it on the bar.
Uh-oh.
Because he has access to the restaurant, which pretty much ended yesterday.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
So he came down and he was like, who the hell?
Yeah,
Who the hell turned off my electricity that I've been stealing?
He just thought the circuit breaker went, and he's been down the basement a million times, so he just went down to pop the circuit breakers back on, and there's my brother. No way, motherfucker. It scared the shit out of him.
So what did the guy say? Did he say, hey, I'm sorry, I'm stealing your electricity?
No, then this guy did the stupidest thing you could do to a Hughes and raised his voice. And that's when a switch goes off in our heads. We just don't listen anymore, and then we get right back in your face and let you have it.
Did this guy have a bunch of squirrels running around jerking them off like Bernie does?
Yeah. Bernie and his squirrels. Lunatic.
We grew up with a lot of yelling and screaming in our household, Patrice. That's a story that goes back. Don't worry about it. People are laughing out there.
That sounds like a friend of mine.
What?
William Burr.
Oh, yeah. Well, Bill's told us some really funny
I grew up with some screaming from the mom.
Who didn't?
So when that happens to us now in our adult lives, you ain't getting anything done.
You just
I don't even listen.
You just yell at people.
I don't listen. I just shut off if you yell at me. I just shut off, which is kind of strange because I'm the biggest yeller around here. But I guess
weird. Who yelled more in your house?
My mom.
My mom. See, now my father was a yeller, so when I hear like yelling, I kind of like just cower and get like, oh, stop it, like yelling annoys the piss out of me.
I get like this. I get the douche chills.
Unless it's coming from like an apartment next door or something. Yeah. I love when you hear. I run for the glass and I put the glass against the wall and I'm listening. I love a good next door argument. Yeah. Love it.
Yeah.
I get all pissed. I try to find like a closet that gets a better sound than that.
Yeah.
Wandering around. Love knowing what's going on.
By the way, there's a lot of fans in Long Island. My brother's working his balls off. If you want to stop by with a pickup truck and haul some shit away, because people have been asking what they can do to help.
Oh, boy.
I don't know. He'll probably give you a gift certificate or, I don't know, something.
What are you guys going to sell? What kind of food?
Some kind of... It's all my brother. American something.
Is he?
We're not going Italian.
He's not a cook, is he?
American bistro.
He's a great cook, actually. He's been in the business as long as I've been doing radio. He's really good. So,
American cuisine.
If you're in the Huntington area, my brother's at 400 New York Avenue. 400 New York Avenue. Stop by and say hi, either today or sometime this weekend. And if you want to lend a hand, he's looking for some able bodies.
Opening?
We were hoping for like November 1st, but I don't think that's happening.
And you guys Irish, right?
No, everyone thinks that.
You're not Irish?
I'm a mutt.
Oh, just a bunch of European.
The most I'm a quarter Polish.
Guy.
Quarter Polish is the most, and then everything else is just all over the ball field. Some German and tiny bit of Irish, but nothing really significant.
You don't want to admit to the Polish part.
Why not? He's admitting to being black.
I got no choice.
You can fake it. Whitey can fake it.
That's what I'm saying. They can always just.
Opie can go 100% German, and everyone will go, "Oh, hey, German."
Yeah.
Or, "Oh, he's Irish." Oh, Irish. Doesn't matter.
And look at it, and he's from like this mutt thing, and it's like white. That's what I love about white and black people. We just pick the color, and it's like we just arguing on that color level. But it's like he has nothing to do with slavery. He's a goddamn Polak.
Yeah.
But he's like, let me tell you something. My people owned your people. It's
they didn't have any
fucking Polish mother.
Dude, every race was enslaved. Just about. That's what it was about.
Well, the Poles had a little problem back there in World War II. Polish Jews.
That's right. That's right, my brother. I lost some peeps.
Give us the fist in the hand.
The Jews had a problem under Ramses. That was a little bit of a debacle, if you could call it that.
Yeah.
Oh, get over it. Will you
get over it?
Get over it. You had nothing to do with it.
When are you going to get over that whole Moses thing? Come on, let it go.
Come on.
The real battle was my grandpappy and your grandpappy.
Pappy.
We had nothing to do with this. It was our grandpappies that really hate each other. Let's calm the fuck down. Hey, on the way to the Islander game, just to wrap this whole dumb break up, I took my brothers to the game, and I was talking to them about Baby Diaz.
Right. Ronnie told that.
Ronnie told an unbelievable story about Baby Diaz. Of course, Ron and Fez are on after us at 11 a.m. Here on the East Coast.
Hysterical program.
And I retold the whole Baby Diaz thing, and they were laughing really hard because it was something that I found extremely, extremely funny.
Ronnie, real quick, yesterday, I guess right at the end of their show, had a take on something that I had never heard before. Some guy called up to bash their show.
Right.
Calls up and goes, I listen to O&A every day, and they rule, said something like that, and I can't see why they gave you guys a golden ticket, because I listened, and you guys suck so fucking bad, and Ronnie just unloads on him and goes, well, you know something? You know something about your heroes? You know something about your heroes? We're friends with them. You worship them, we hang out with them. So how about that? And just, like, shut the guy up. It was a tack that I had never heard before. You like O&A? You're like, yeah. Well, they're our friends. We hang with them. You worship them. We're their friends.
And they're doing quite well.
Of course they are.
They got their own audience. They're doing their own thing. We share a huge audience, and then they got their people that like them better than us. So that's just how it works.
You go to the message boards, and there are people that are like, you know, I love O&A, but I can't stand Ron and Fez. And then you got the other people that love Ron and Fez, can't stand this show. But for some reason, the people that get bashed the most are the people that can really just sit down and enjoy both shows and the differences.
Right.
Like they had a whole thing on the differences between O&A and Ron and Fez. And instead of just talking about the differences, it's like, well, O&A suck because they don't do this, or Ron and Fez blow because they don't do this.
Yeah.
Not just looking that the two shows are completely different, which is a great thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you have two shows on the same channel, you don't want the same fucking show twice. I find Ron and Fez hysterical. I listen on the way home. Hysterical. Different than us? Of course.
Very different. That's why we like them.
Yeah.
All right, and they're on right after us at 11. But I was telling the Baby Diaz thing in the car on the way to the Coliseum last night, getting huge laughs.
Mm-hmm.
But I told my brothers I can't do the story justice, so I'm playing it here. We haven't played this in a while, so we'll play this, and then Drew Boogie, who's spinning for us because it's the day before vacation, will spin us out of here for a little while. When we get back, we got Stalker Patty with part 2 of her book report. We got
brother.
Big A that's going to do...
She bring chocolate?
Yep, she brought chocolate, looks like. And Big A's going to be doing the best of Leno and Letterman's monologues from the week. Were you here last week when he did it?
No.
He started doing it, and it was really funny, and then we ran out of show.
Ran out of time.
So we're going to try to get him on next.
Did you hear this one, people?
You got to hear him do stand-up.
It's a wreck.
Oh, my God. Where did this happen? Where?
Give it up for Drew Boogie, everyone. Yeah. Spinning for us today, the day before vacation. Now we're going to have to play Bill's Dead. You know that, right? We'll play Bill's Dead into the next break. Patrice O'Neal in studio, patriceoneal.com. And I forgot you used to write for the WWF and the WWE, right?
Yeah, man.
Flew on the private jets with Vince McMahon and all that.
Genius 2 days.
I love you were 2 days?
I got fired quick, man.
Why?
Because that thing is a cult. Like, it's like you got to do it their way or the highway. And I just said, you know what? At some point, I'm going to be on the highway anyway, so let me just go now.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for this 2 days, man. It was genius.
You're fired.
Yeah. It was like winning some type of lottery. It was like winning some type of thing. You know what the things you guys have when you come sit in the studio. That's what it was. I took it like that. Stephanie was like, you know, listen, you have to get up, you have to go to their house and write, and you have to get up and.
Yeah, that wasn't you.
We love the McMahons. We've had a great relationship with the whole family over the years.
Vince McMahon's one of the. I'm telling you, I met 3 people in my life, man, and that dude was like, just seeing him operate was great, and it was like, thanks.
He's scary, right?
It was like, you know what, for him to have a strange black dude in his house in Stanford without a like, hello, Patrice. He knew who I was and all that stuff.
Patrice O'Neal.
And then go in the kitchen and Linda's in there like,
I hear you.
Would you like some apple juice and some, and this? And I'm like, yes, Miss McMahon. And he's like, all right, Patrice, we'll sit down, and we just start writing stuff for like the Arab character, and like I was in there, and the Arab character. I remember I said he was like, listen, I hope I can't wear. Do we have to wear these turbans? Because my family said they're desecrating. And McMahon's like, you're gonna wear the fucking turbans? He's gonna put on those goddamn. It was him and D'Lo Brown. You and D'Lo gonna put on those fucking turbans? I don't give a shit about desecration. And it was like this little white kid that ran around who was like the head guy or something, and all the wrestlers who didn't have a thing, like there was some echelon guys, like like The Rock and The Undertaker.
Be careful, we got The Rock listening in right now.
Right, but it's some guys who
we're about to go to The Rock
who did not have to, who doesn't have to answer to the writer. But there was some guys you could see, even me when I was there, when they said, okay, he doesn't look like a wrestler, he's kind of fat. This guy must be just a big fat writer. So it would be like guys like who was just hanging around without a point to be there, and it's like they would go, "Hey man, how you doing? Thinking, got any good ideas for me?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, man. Listen, maybe you can hold 2 pickle jars and be hamburger man." I try to be helpful and shit, but it was just like, you just sit there. It was like I had to get out of there. It was too close.
Yeah.
It was too close for the thing that I actually loved my whole life. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, let me get out of here.
Let's say hi to The Rock. Hey, Rock.
Good morning, bro.
How you doing, man?
Good? Good.
This dude was nicer than he should be. You know what, Rock? You are nicer than you should. If I was this dude, not even on a star level, on a looking like him level, I'd be such a piece of just an asshole, man. This dude is the nicest guy I ever met. It just makes me sick.
And he's taken off, man. It's one of these guys that, went from wrestling into movies. It's been done before. People have done that. But this guy is now making it his career.
For sure.
He's
you're like the new
sure,
Stallone.
Definitely. You know what's fun? I got to tell you, man. I was laughing my ass off. I was trying not to laugh. I thought, and I'm listening to you talk because I know the grind and I know that world, man. And it's a nutty, crazy world.
Yeah, it's like a circus, right?
You're gonna put on the fucking turban?
That's what the dude's like. The dude's like, please, please, the desecration of my people, and we this makes my people look. And he's like, he's gonna put on the fucking turban. Him and D'Lo Brown. And I'm like, God damn.
You want to work here?
It was like, wow, baby. I was really blinking slow when I was doing that, man. And I met this dude back then. He's like, hey, man, how you doing? Rock's like, how you doing? And I'm just like, why is this guy not a dick? Like, this is just, like, because you want to be able to go, man, the Rock's a dick. But he's just not. And I'm serious. And him, and Jericho. Like, dudes are just ridiculously
Chris Jericho,
cool.
Another really nice guy,
just
too.
ridiculous.
Really nice guy.
Yeah.
He's an actor now, too, Rock. He quit.
Yeah, I know, man. He's out there. He called me the other week.
Jericho quit, too?
He's done.
He's done as well?
Yeah.
Called you the other week. What are you two just sitting back going laughing, going, dude, what about us, huh? We're in movies and shit.
You guys are like the new SNL. You just hang out at SNL until you get the movie deal.
Yeah, then you leave.
And then you leave, and you're like, yes, freedom!
Freedom! You become the biggest name.
Yeah. Big stars are pumping out of WWE.
You got to
now.
think the WWE guys are very jealous of guys like The Rock and Chris Jericho. And hey, we had McFoley in here the other day, and he was talking nice about you, Rock.
He's a good dude, man.
The author,
Mick
Foley.
Can you believe it? It's crazy.
There's another one comes out of there. His character. You just think he's some bumpkin maniac. And the guy's got quite the head on his shoulder. He absolutely can write.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a smart guy.
Yeah. And we told McFoley ever since you left and he left, we were honest because we were big wrestling guys. I'm not watching as much. And I don't know what they're going to be able to do to get someone like me back, checking it out again. I think it went way too PC, and that really just took the whole edge out of the thing.
Well, you saw the Arab dude. Did you see the?
Oh man! After
they really played the Arab dude. He came out with the beheading guys. And beheaded the Undertaker.
All right, I didn't see that.
Oh my!
It was right after the London bombings, I think that happened. But it was already in the can. It was already taped.
Yeah.
But you know why he's a star? Like, he's going to be a star. He's a star, and Jericho's going to be a star. Here's the thing. Because they have regular bodies. Like, they have athletic muscles. And, like, a guy like Batista cannot be a celebrity. So it's only going to be a few regular-shaped guys that can be a star. You can't make, like, Schnitzky or whatever. You can't make him a star because he's just too enormous.
Yeah.
So he'll always be like a background bodyguard.
And
or
there's
something.
no real huge action hero.
Body.
Well, you laugh, but our buddy Patrice O'Neal, I should introduce you, Rock. He that's his role in all movies.
Yeah, and I don't even have muscles. It's just that I can act. Like evidently, you got to be able to act to be a background bodyguard too. Yeah. So you can't just, you know what I mean. But except for Kevin Nash is he's sneaking in movies.
Yeah,
here and
Patrice
there.
knowing all the wrestling crap. We only have a few minutes with The Rock because he's now a big star. There were the days when he'd come and hang for hours. Now it's like
hanging out, drinking.
Yeah, now they're telling us, oh, you only got 7 minutes with The Rock. He's way too busy. Are you doing the whole circuit today, talking to a million radio stations and TV stations?
I got a 2-hour tour.
The 2-hour tour.
The 2-hour gimmick tour.
Yeah, every 7 minutes you got to make believe that you're fans of that particular show and you know the guys really well.
You guys are doing great. A brilliant show. Keep it up.
Yeah, right.
The Rock's got the movie Doom coming out today. Doom. You ever play the game?
Yeah, I was a big fan of the game. Well, first of all, I thought it was the first time I played it came out, I think in like 90 or 91.
Yeah.
And my buddy was like, dude, you got to play Doom. And I was like, all right, we'll get the game. I thought it was on Sega because back then we were all playing Sega and PlayStation. They're like, no, it's on the computer. I was like, well, fuck, I don't even know how to turn a computer on. So then after that, I started playing it. It was cool, man.
Yeah, that's
great.
a game that's evolved from just, what was it, like flat brick walls, and you're kind of going around corners and shooting stuff. And now the game, the last one that came out, just looks amazing. And great storyline, really creepy. How does that translate into the movie?
Very well. We kept it very, very loyal to the video game, and it's that unapologetic approach that the video game had with its blood and its gut and its gore, and that's what we did.
That's great because I like the scary shit in those games. Like you're walking around, the music's eerie, you come around the corner, and boom, there's something there that just scares the shit out of you.
That's exactly what you get in the movie.
That's great, and you get to work with some of those fun, unique weapons.
Oh yeah, of course, like the BFG.
Yeah, the big fucking gun.
Big fucking gun,
That's
Daddy.
the BFG. And the chainsaw?
Chainsaw's in there, Pinky Demon's in there, the Baron, the Imp, everybody's in there.
One thing I really liked from the trailer I saw was the fact that they kind of incorporate that first-person shooter view in on a few of your kills.
Oh yeah. I mean that's a scene that's just it blows you away.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah, you get to see him go at one of those creatures with a chainsaw. It's pretty nice.
It's exactly what Doom should be.
Yeah.
Like made into a movie, yeah.
Did you go into hell and everything? That whole hell?
The portal, yeah. All
portals.
that stuff. And all the demons are from hell.
Hey, Rock, at this point, do you have just scripts piled up all the way to the ceiling?
I got a lot, man. We filmed Doom. I filmed Doom over in Prague. We started last October, and I've been working since. I'm going to take a break as soon as Doom comes out.
How many other movies you got out there that are coming out?
I got 2 others coming out next year. One called Gridiron Gang, and another one called Southland Tales, which you guys will love. I'll give you the log line on this. Is Sarah Michelle Gellar, who plays a porn star, is my girlfriend. Very nice. But it gets better because Mandy Moore is my wife.
God, you have the life. He's got the life.
When are you going to play somebody retarded or gay so you can just make that step over?
Get the Oscar.
Into Oscar.
Yeah. You need the Oscar role.
You're going to either have AIDS, retarded, or gay for you to make that move, baby.
Yeah, when are you going for the Oscar role?
When is that move, Rock?
AIDS, retarded, and gay.
All three.
Or
you
play
win.
Little
You
Richard
win.
in the movie.
Actually, and the winner of the Oscar is The Rock. Let's bring The Rock up. The Rock's spelling an Oscar, people.
And Sean Penn goes, I can't believe I'm leaving now. They're giving wrestles.
Hold on a second, though. Eric just handed me a note, and he's correct. The Rock was gay and be cool, right?
Oh, that's right.
But that was a fun gay. He has to be like a gay guy going through some pain. A couple of crying. His mother rubs his shoulders. It's like, that didn't count gay. That was like flamboyant gay don't win an Oscar.
Sitting in a robe, petting his dog, waiting for a friend to come over.
Like this kind of retarded guy, like, yeah, that don't win an Oscar. It's like, I have feelings. That he has that play. That kind of guy. That retarded guy. I love and you love too.
Oh man, what are you doing with the WWE these days? You pop in, you say a few catchphrases, you run out.
No, not so much. You know, I've
he's done.
You know what it is? When I retired, I really wanted to do it quietly. Like,
right.
I never wanted to be that guy. You know, and I grew up in the business. You guys know that.
Sure, yeah, you pop everything.
So, I just wanted to do it quietly. I never wanted to say, you know, I'm retired and make a big deal about it, because everybody who retires, you know, you see them like two weeks later.
Yep.
So I just didn't want to be that guy. I just wanted to thank everybody. I thanked the old man. I thanked everybody in the back. And
yeah. Obviously, though, you still have some kind of relationship with him because of that name.
Yeah.
He must be loving the fact that a check gets sent over to him every time you use The Rock.
No, not necessarily. What happens is we have a dual ownership. So what he can do, he could still make the dolls, the wrestling dolls, the T-shirts and stuff like that. And then
he doesn't get a piece of your movie, though?
No.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's nice.
You had a good deal.
It's the best.
So if you went to Dwayne Johnson, would that be like a dick move if you did that?
No, it wouldn't be a dick move. I mean, he'd understand it, but I mean, what's happened now, it's kind of naturally taken a life of its own on, where everybody just refers to me as Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did he beg you to, like, retire, like, just, like, let Kane give you one last something from hell? Like, never see, just like the death of The Rock, throw you off a building and you just never see it again.
Sure, knowing Vince, he wanted the big ending.
You know,
we light you on fire and drop you from the top of the arena.
The Rock is dead.
Never to come back.
No, he was cool, man. And plus, you know, I did the business the right way. It's like, okay, you need me to put anybody over, it doesn't matter whether it's Brock Lesnar or when I leave, it's like whoever.
Yeah.
So you're officially saying you're done with wrestling, huh?
All
it took was one of those Hollywood paychecks to come rolling in.
Well, he put the Arab dude over. He put the Arab dude over, didn't he? A little bit.
Who? The one with D-Lo?
No, the Arab. Not D-Lo. He's Indian. The new guy that got banned.
See, I don't know. I don't know the characters that much.
Muhammad, didn't you come back and put him over or something?
No.
On Raw one day?
No.
Oh,
Muhammad.
was in my mind. I thought it
was
no. About that.
All right. Hey, what's your next interview?
Mancow.
There you go.
Well, have fun with that one.
That's funny.
Good. Have fun to talk politics.
That's great. We got The Rock on.
Radio people are as petty as wrestling people.
And we can't wait to get our big movie deal so we can leave this stupid business behind, too. Trust me, Rock.
You get that $20 million check, you're like, out.
Radio what?
Like,
XM what? Patrice O'Neal who?
Well, Rock, best of luck. And, of course, Doom out today. Go check that out.
I appreciate
it. It is The Rock.
I appreciate
ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, by the way, isn't it the best to be on XM?
It's unbelievable.
Hell yeah. Yeah, no more crap having to sit and dance around language and
no
stuff.
more bullshit. I love it.
Yep.
I love the fact that The Rock is just cursing freely.
Yeah.
Do it on your next interview, Rock. If you're so comfortable, just throw the F-bomb out on Mancow's show.
Hey, good fucking morning.
God, this guy's living the life. He's the happiest man in the world. All right, Rock.
All right, fellas. Thanks, man.
All the best to you.
Okay, you too.
All right, there he goes, The Rock.
The Rock. Yeah, what a life that guy's got,
God damn,
huh?
I wish I never met him so I could wish bad things for his career.
Yeah.
But it's like, this guy is like...
He is liked, is what it is, too. Like, you don't hear bad shit about The Rock. You don't hear one guy going, that Rock, what a fucking prick. You don't hear that.
And Jericho's a nice dude, too. Like, it's just weird. Like, you go, God damn it. You know, but this dude, man, you wish him well.
That's why it's good when a real scumbag makes it big, because then you could just like, that fucking guy.
But is he officially a star, you think? I went to, like the Rock, like the Doom is getting. I didn't want to, Doom is like already getting like half a stars. But I'm like, you think the Rock? It's going to affect him?
No,
nah, the Rock is blowing up. Man.
Doesn't matter. The guy has become. What other real action stars are there out there? He's like the action guy now.
Wesley tried, but after Schwarzenegger, he's the new Schwarzenegger if he makes his move.
Exactly. I said he's like the new Sly and all that crap.
Those guys, a lot of their movies got shit reviews too, but they sell.
They truly did, and Schwarzenegger got some. There was a string of movies that I am a Schwarzenegger movie fan, and there was a Running Man. Raw Deal. There was things that you shouldn't even seen. The Commando.
Yeah.
It's just like,
but I watch
they were
them
genius
I
movies,
watch them
man.
every time they're on. Those
They're
goddamn
fantastic
movies,
man. And they're awful in their existence. So, all right, so you answer my question. So this one doesn't even matter.
Hollywood needs like an action star, like someone like Rock. You know, you got Vin Diesel. They were trying out for a while, but that guy has no.
Finished. You feel it, don't he?
He tried.
He has no charisma.
He tried to cross over too.
He did that one. He
was awful in Boiler Room. Remember how bad he was in Boiler Room?
Pitch Black was his. That was his.
Pitch
gig.
Black was good.
That's his gig, but you can't be that in every
movie.
Every movie. No.
And then they did hit that same character in the sequel, and it was just because they tried to up his usefulness. This is the thing I wanted to say. It's like the best thing to do is be like this underneath bubbling kind of side dude that they go, boy, he really can act. And then sneak in as a superstar.
In an ensemble cast kind of thing like Pitch Black was.
Yes.
He was just kind of one of the guys in there. And then they make him the star of the second one. That sucked. Triple X was that was horrible. And then the last one he did with the duck and the kids, he's babysitting.
And that
why did he
jump the
that?
shark? That's when
They didn't take Triple X 2. But he takes that fucking movie.
Is that what happened with that?
Yeah, because you know what that was? That was Hollywood planning. He's not doing his own planning when they go, Vin, you should.
Don't
you
typecast
did that movie
yourself.
A Man Apart.
Yeah.
You were angry. Remember Arnold did Twins?
Right.
Remember? And he's like, a duck. And he's just trying to be charming.
The guy has no acting chops whatsoever.
Ooh,
The Rock has charisma.
This is your kindergarten cop. This is your kindergarten cop.
Exactly, man.
Oh,
and he is just, you can feel it.
Done.
And he was too good to call our show one day, so go fuck yourself.
And then Wesley Snipes, we were talking about him, dropped off the face of the earth. This guy was the black super action hero guy.
How did that happen, dude? Like Blade, I thought
the first
put him
Blade
into...
was one of the best movies. I love Blade. I even like the third one, which everyone hated.
Blade 3. I like the third one, man.
People hated that one. Who's that chick that's in there? That fucking girl from Seventh Heaven.
The little cutie pie.
Holy
that was
Jesus.
A good ass fucking movie, man.
I'll watch anything.
Triple H was in that movie.
Yeah, right. Triple H was in it.
And what you call it? Just
But then something happened. It had nothing to do with the fans or anything. It was like something Hollywood inside.
Just decides that you can feel it, don't you?
Fuck you, you're out now.
And he's straight to video.
Because the fans didn't do anything.
Straight to, not video, yeah, straight to DVD
Straight
now.
to DVD.
Like he's in things where it's like you see a picture of him like, Wesley Snipes and, the dude that used to star in MacGyver got top billing and it's like called Animal Instinct, and he plays like an army dude, and I go, oh my God, no, Wesley, no.
Yeah, Wesley in a movie where the bad guy is. Remember the guy, Warriors come out like that guy.
That guy
is the bad guy.
If he's the villain, it's over. Or Bruce Dern. If Bruce Dern is the villain in a new movie,
done.
Watch out.
Guys, Stalker Patty's here. She only has 5 minutes, so.
Oh, I gotta go to work at Godiva.
We can get back to the movie talk.
Perhaps you could have stopped at Godiva before you came here, because again, she comes empty-handed. I talk about those goddamn truffles every time. I wanted to bring them. Nothing. I get nothing. And then she goes, I know you're on vacation, but then in 2 weeks I'll bring them. I want them now. Now.
Listen, you're welcome to come by after work today, and I'll give you samples of the Platinum Collection.
All right, you know something? I'm going to do that. I'm going to tell my car driver, could you make a long detour out of the way while I have like 5 minutes to spare to get to the airport? Could you do that and just stop at Godiva?
Anthony's packed and ready to go to the airport today,
I just
Patty.
haven't been to work in 2 days, so I haven't been near the store.
Why?
Because I was off and I had appointments yesterday.
What kind of appointments, Patty?
I go to my doctor.
I had to go make arrangements with some people I owe money to back.
Good. She's fallen off. Remember, she was doing real well when we were off the air for 2 years?
I'm doing very well.
Can you imagine that Patty
one of those
had to go to a loan shark?
No.
She went to a loan
It's
shark?
just one of It's just
Can you
one
imagine
of
if
those
she did,
things.
though? They're shaking her down now.
They could break a leg with a wiffle ball bat.
No.
A little twig that she calls a leg.
No.
Break a leg with a wiffle ball.
I just got behind with a little rent, so I'm making it up.
I see they knocked your teeth out. Oh, wait, no, they're still there. Little fucking mini chiclet.
Oh, no.
How much money do you need, Patty?
I gotta come up with about $1,000 by the
You're
end
in
of
one large?
November.
How did you get in that deep?
Because I had some financial problems over the summer. I was paying medical bills and then problems with the bank and stuff.
Problems with the bank. Yeah, not enough of your money was in there to cover a check. That's a bank problem.
Wow, you're getting close to being a prostitute. You're gonna have to make that money somehow.
We just don't
Sell that snatch.
How much to suck? How much to suck my dick?
Problems are made to be solved.
It'll be $125 plus tax.
Plus tax.
Plus tax.
Because I put this on my taxes. I don't want to get in trouble.
Patty, you're close to being a streetwalker, and there's a lot of crazy pimps out there. My boy here, Patrice O'Neal, will treat you nice.
I'll give her something.
Pimp her out. Turn her around.
You pimp her out a little bit.
I always
right,
like to get my dick sucked by a mixture between Woody Allen and Rain Man.
You know, when I first...
wait a minute. Wapner, sweet.
You know, it's amazing. You got quite a personality. When I first met you, I thought you were such a quiet, shy boy.
Boy.
Oh, who you calling boy?
Crazy cracker bitch.
Taping some Tough Crowd, and
You did not just call Patrice O'Neal a boy.
Patty, maybe in the old days.
No,
That's called autistic racism.
Why, yeah.
No, nigga.
No.
Boy. You got fucking Tourette's.
Nigga,
just blurting it out.
Boy.
I used to see him after a taping of Tough Crowd, and I'd very shyly say hello, and he'd go, "Oh, hi."
Well, I was trying to be nice because
I know.
It's like she's one of these people you just don't be mean to.
He offered me some fried chicken.
Well, like when you see him outside the
Thanks for
damn
telling
thing,
me
and
now,
they're just like,
Patrice.
hey, and it's like, how you
You get to beat up on her?
How you doing,
I know.
creepy? It's like,
Yeah.
I like the little
beat up
retarded
on her.
Laverne and Shirley. You just go, God.
You're like, hey, yeah, how you doing?
How you doing?
Let me go to the phone real fast, because who the fuck might have something on Patty owing money?
Oh.
Who the fuck?
Boys.
What's up? Who the
Hey,
fuck?
man.
Hey, I'm thinking, Patty's got trouble with the bank my ass if she's gambling junkets to Atlantic City.
Yep.
I don't go there that much. Only once or twice
Patty.
every month or so.
Once or twice a month.
How much
Patty,
money?
Patty Jordan.
Every couple months.
Patty Jordan.
Just to take a nice ride, and only really during the summer because the beach is there and it's nice. I don't
Patty.
do anything during the winter.
Patty, let's really discuss this, because I think you might have a gambling problem. If you're gambling at all and you're $1,000 in debt, that's a problem. You should not be gambling.
I don't really do that much. I go
Not
to
even
the
that
beach.
much. No, not that much. That is what you use as a disposable income for gambling, not money that you need to pay bills. How much do you blow in Atlantic City that you could have paid that $1,000 bill? How much?
I only bring about $30 or $40
Each
with
time?
me. And I go once every couple months or something just to take a bus ride down there and walk along the beach, and stuff.
She's fetish sexy though. Like it's so creepily. Can you
know.
dress her up or something?
There would be some creep
tried
that would
everything
really
with her.
get off on a girl like
She
Patty.
just
Yeah.
got some weird sex appeal. It's just creepy. It's really creepy. Like necrophilia.
Know why?
What's necrophilia again? I don't remember what that means.
Dead bodies, but just sexy for a dead body.
That's fucking dead.
What?
You could smell the virgin in her. That's why.
Oh, is that what
50-year-old
it is?
virgin.
50, never been fucked.
You never had sex before, Bumpy?
Nope.
No, I'm a virgin.
You gotta use those little teeth for something. It's like you give the best head. Have you ever given head? No. Never given head?
No.
She barely kissed
She'd
the
never
guy.
give a hand
you
job,
masturbate?
nothing.
She plays a little bit with herself to YouTube
You
music.
masturbate.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Do you
She was-
shave?
I'm innocent. What can I
Do
tell
you shave it? Do you keep it pretty just in case?
Yeah, for hygiene reasons. Hygienic reasons.
You shave it completely?
Well, yeah, for hygienic reasons.
That's
and
like
for
that's
comfort.
like polishing a car with no engine.
Yeah. That's exactly what she does. An old classic, a Packard. It's like 50 years old, never been driven.
At the end with the forearm and then go.
Yeah. You give it
one
the-
last.
Yeah, that's my girl. Never drove her, 0 miles.
Yes, I am.
Have you done? What's the dirtiest
The
thing you
only
ever did?
reason why I'm one is because, I don't know, safety maybe. I don't want
Safety.
diseases
But
and
you're
AIDS
50 years
and stuff.
old.
There
and you're
weren't
a mess.
diseases.
It's
And
like,
I
you know,
would save that for
Patrice,
someone I
AIDS is
love.
not so bad.
Patrice, religion got to her.
Yep.
She's
Catholic.
Well, when I was young.
Religion
About
got
20
to
years
Patty,
ago,
and
30
we can't
years
get
ago.
out. We can't get it out of her
have you
fucking
ever
skull.
had an orgasm?
No.
Not even by mistake.
No, she has. You once talked about it on the show.
Yeah, but
have
it's
had
embarrassing.
See, everything's embarrassing.
It's
Sex is
dirty.
dirty.
It's not dirty. It's just something, you know.
Do you dream about being taken?
Taken? What do you mean having...
Like someone having sex with you and it's not your fault. Like taken against your
A
will.
couple of dreams I've had, but only
she has rape
before
fantasies.
that
Yeah.
time of the month. And
What's the dream like?
Yeah.
You left the door open, the window. What happens?
No, I wake up and I see this tulip like coming up and then opening up, and I wake up and I have the feelings, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's just a
And
dream.
does the tulip open up and go? You know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna get out of here.
The tulip opens up.
The tulip said, "Look, I had too much to drink. Never mind, bitch."
The tulip doesn't say anything.
She can't even have. She's got to have these vague, like, symbolism dreams. It can't just be a fat cock coming at her. It's got to be a beautiful
Actually,
tulip.
I dreamed of having sex with the Edge, or going
The
out,
Edge
going
from
with
U2?
Yeah, because that's my celebrity crush.
Would you give it up to anybody? Like, who would you just say? You know what? I'm losing my virginity right now.
Somebody I love?
Somebody you would just say, "Fuck it, I'm popping him."
No, not a stranger.
Patty,
I'm just
you
saying,
don't-
any, like a guy like Edge, like
If
The
I,
Edge.
yeah, well, if I go out with the person long enough, maybe after about
Patty,
6 months,
Patty,
No.
you're
then
not
you have
18. You have no time rules.
Yeah.
You got to give it up quick.
Oh, I read a couple chapters in this book where there were 70-year-olds doing it, and with guys so much younger, and they were more fulfilled at their age than a
At
25-year-old.
70, bullshit.
And it wasn't
That's
a 70-year-old
bullshit.
virgin.
Well, this one was a dancer, and she was 71 and looked 45. That looks like
That
something
doesn't
like
make
me.
her look better. It's like, hey, she's 112. She looks 82.
Yeah.
She looks 45 and still a mess.
Got them lips
Well,
hanging down.
And you're 50?
Yeah, do I look it?
You know you don't. Maybe.
No.
She doesn't look 50.
No,
She doesn't. You
Maybe
gotta give her
sex
that.
Because I
actually-
take care
Put
of
some
myself.
mileage on
mileage
you.
is on you. I'm only 18.
Times what?
That's a good one,
Oh.
So you wear sexy undergarments?
Oh, sometimes I do. I would like to. I would. Oh,
I bet you pull your drawers way up to your titties.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't.
I bet you have giant drawers.
No, I
Let me see
don't.
just at the
No.
top.
What are your panties
Show
like?
the top. Show the
I
top.
have old-fashioned cotton ones on.
Let's see, Patty.
Just
show your
just show the
panties.
top. Just show the
Let's
top.
see how bad these
all
look.
right, look right here.
Just unbutton that.
Oh, flat stomach.
See, that's it.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, pull your pants down.
Let's see.
Christ, you've
Look
shown
how
us
loose they are.
Patty,
shaved and
I know.
Patty,
yeah.
pull your pants down. You've shown us everything.
show your
by this
panties.
point. Jesus.
Let me see
I don't
the
want,
panties.
We don't want to see your crotch today.
See the
Good.
panties.
All right, there's her panties.
And pull your
That's
shirt
good.
up a little bit.
sparkle. Let me see the booty. Let me just see the booty.
It's not bad.
Good God! Why is there somebody pumping Patty?
She does.
That's
At
50-year-old
least
ass.
I don't have to worry about finding a boyfriend. I guess I don't know.
Jimmy thinks she has a nice ass.
Dude, she got a little pumpkin.
For
It's
50,
shaved.
Take
50 years
care of
old.
yourself and eat a vegetarian diet, and you don't take drugs and you don't
So
smoke.
you just
That's
don't
the
do
secret.
anything that I do. So
Just,
I've
yeah. Just lay
but
there.
you've been doing that for 50 years.
And you do a lot of walking and exercising. I
Yeah.
work
Oh.
out 2 times a week in my building.
Jesus,
we
can
have
you
a
guys
weight
gotta
room
get this
there.
lady- I got to hear about her having sex. It's
Well, no, her
crazy version.
cherry is like rawhide. You'd have to take a sawzall to that shit to get
Yeah. 5 fucking years, 6
pop that
years. How
thing.
long have we known her?
Oh God.
And we've been
She goes way
trying
back.
every time to get her
I
laid.
don't-
She
It's
made
just
cookies
ain't
for us
happening.
one day, and she's been around ever since.
Ain't
Has,
happening.
has someone ever gave you head?
No.
No one went down on you
No one
ever?
went down
She
on
hasn't
you?
done anything.
That would
Patrice.
be a good icebreaker
I'm
for her.
innocent.
Patty hasn't even like French kissed.
That
Yeah.
little pants pull down thing, I thought I was going to be horrified, but
No, she's
it's like a fetish movie, like dumb housewives, you know,
dumb house.
Like, you know what I mean? Like she's like a house, like some filthy housewife. Husband goes working, she's home just doing fucked up shit. Like
Pool
she just
boy.
looks. Yeah, it's weird. Like, good gosh.
The closest she got to having sex was she wanted to see U2. We had U2 tickets, and Ron Jeremy was in. So we had Ron Jeremy hide the U2 tickets under his ball sack. She had to reach in and get them. So she had to flop his dick around and balls around a little bit to get him out.
It was kind of hard to do that.
And then we had another pair that we gave her that Ron Jeremy's in. We put him down her pants, and Ron Jeremy had to grab him, and he diddled her a little bit.
Oh, how was that?
It was weird. Very strange.
Now, if you could cut off the weirdness and substitute it, like, did you ever have a sexual feeling that wasn't attached to being weird? Like, did you ever just let it go and go, ooh, that felt kind of good?
Good question.
Well, what's that?
That.
The question that
he just asked.
Well, I don't know. At night when I'm sleeping, it can be relaxing.
It can be relaxing?
There's no way somebody can't talk their way
Anthony.
into messy draws.
I don't know. Maybe
this is what we need to do with Patty. It's so obvious now. We need to get a hypnotist.
And hypnotize
There's so many people that want
to a slut.
There's so many people that want to hypnotize you and I and lie to all that shit. We don't go there, right?
Because it's all bullshit. They come in here, they hypnotize people, put on their little show, and it's bullshit.
No,
fake.
a real hypnotist, like a guy that takes it very seriously and gets shit done. You're still skeptical. That's
always.
Okay. But, you know, put her under and see if we can bring her back into her child. I'm telling you, we'd find some weird shit out. Was your touch funny, you think?
What?
Was your touch funny?
When you were growing up, were you ever touched as a child?
Not that I remember.
See?
Damn it.
See, here's her background real quick. She was born of a woman of questionable morality and a stockbroker guy. The woman of
a
questionable...
trick. She was a trick.
Could have been.
Trick baby.
Yeah. She's born. She's an infant. The mother brings her as an infant in a little basket into a diner, puts her on the counter, and fucking leaves. So now Patty gets brought to the New York Foundling Center, like one of the little rascals.
One of those things. She got touched. I had a girlfriend that went to it when she was a kid. Went to she got touched funny by the security. Like, remember that movie with Kevin Bacon was the Rounders, maybe?
No, that was the poker one. That was the one where
Brad
Pitt's in that.
Brad Pitt, they play the gangsters, and Brad Pitt's the lawyer. And
when they're kids, they get sent to jail and all get
That's
fucked.
who got her, is a security guard, somebody at the place
at the
that she went in.
Center.
It's very simple. And she blocked that out.
So she grows up. She grows up in the Foundling Center in foster homes, and then she gets put with her foster parents at what age?
I was almost 2.
Almost 2, and they are like Methuselah.
Old.
They're ancient people.
If Patty's mom was alive today, she'd be over 100.
Over 100 years old.
Right?
My foster mother was born in 06. My foster father was born in 03.
So they're real religious Catholics, and they raise her and just beat her with the Bible, and sex is bad, and she grew up in this atmosphere, abandoned by her mother. Grows up, foster home, elderly couple raising her, strict Catholic.
Mother's a hooker, raised by fucking Moses.
It's a fucking Lifetime movie.
I don't know that she was a hooker. I know she worked in a so-called burlesque club, whatever they called them in those days.
Whatever you want to call
them. May have been like a Plato's Retreat, for all I know.
Whatever, Plato's Retreat. That was a stripper's name.
Yeah,
that was a stripper. Come on, everybody. Plato's Retreat. Bring
her up. Bring her up. What music they used for strippers back then? It's Plato's Retreat, everybody. Don't forget to tip your maitre d's.
Mr. and Mrs. North American, all the ships to sea. Flash! There's a hooker coming.
And remember, loose lips sink ships. Let's bring up our next act.
Oh, look at long. Don't worry about it, baby. I had problems too. I don't know my.
It looks like
we all got our crosses to bear.
It looks like she really wants to have fun sexually, and
but
there's still something just blocking her from just going
booty,
for it.
And she enjoyed how much sexual like she enjoyed somebody going. She was all nervous, and then she's like, "Wow, somebody likes that little booty." Yeah.
She's happy when people look, and then she goes, "I take care of myself." She's very proud like that. But when it comes to sex, boom, the breaker switch, slam, goes right off.
If you're a real hypnotist, get a hold of Ben so we could get this done. We're looking for the real deal.
Come on, Patrice, you're smooth. You
And
can break that in.
And we'll see what we can get done with Patty.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I know that. Like, I could talk Patty into doing something.
Yeah?
I'm just genius like that.
That's
Just
smooth?
Not now, but just, hey, Patty, let me.
Little combo?
Just little combo, yeah, man.
She would need, the first thing that has to happen to her is for her to receive oral sex.
Yeah, she has to get head.
That's the first thing on the list because that leaves no responsibility to you. You're not putting your mouth or anything dirty, and it's purely your pleasure. And
we got a guy that's willing to do it, and he'll give you $1,000, the $1,000 you need, the $1,000 you need to pay your bills, so the loan shark doesn't get you. Big Al, the trucker.
Hey, how you doing, boys?
You're willing to go down on Patty for $1,000?
Yeah.
Patty,
yes, I'll do it.
Dude, she looks
Come on,
good,
Patty.
man.
What do you think?
He'll give you $1,000 if he can go down on you.
Come on, Patty.
Do you know what go down on you means?
Yeah.
Have you ever turned it down, Patty? Have you ever been offered?
No, she makes sure she's not even in the situation.
Yeah, she has stayed out of that situation for 50 years. Well, yeah.
It's
35.
You would have to hypnotize me that I go under, that I'm not even aware that it's happening.
What are you talking, like drugs?
God. Has she showed you her
Oh,
yeah,
we've seen
everything.
Yeah.
Has she just never let anybody that was willing to just take a
little
index, middle
rub,
finger rub
nothing.
down and just do this
We did put a remote control vibrator
Butterfly.
right on her.
It doesn't do too much, though.
Wait, do we have that? Oh, you have to go to work today,
with her.
right?
Yeah, I have to open the store.
Well, are you late now?
Well, I got to be there by 9:30.
Well, it's 9:12.
Yeah.
I guess we're not going to do the book report. You're going to have to come back and do that.
I sure will. I'll bring some stuff.
Bring some
with me.
goddamn truffles.
No problem,
Thank you,
Anthony.
Patty.
I promise you.
Really fast. Christy, I'm sorry to make you wait.
That's okay.
Have you been listening to this crazy conversation?
I have, and I will say it's crazy.
Oh, you're into it?
No.
Why not?
Uh-uh.
This is Christy who got kicked off The Apprentice last night.
Yeah, well, Patty, we've known Patty for many years, so we can talk openly like this with her.
Good. I'm glad you guys have that relationship.
Yeah.
Are you in shock by the talk?
No, not by the talk.
No.
What are you shocked by? The cursing?
No, not even the cursing.
Nothing. She's just corporate. She just has to say
Yeah.
stuff.
You're very corporate.
Yeah, that's her rules. Oh, this is shocking, but she got...
Behind closed doors, you're probably wild, just like everybody. But you have this image that you have to portray out
little
there.
corporate chocha's moving because she's.
We understand.
Corporate women are always dirty because they have to be phony all day long. And
Hey, I'm not phony.
No.
I think you've watched by the show, and I'm far from phony.
She's far from phony, Patrice. Do you watch The Apprentice?
I've seen it once in my life with that horrible hair that what is his name?
Donald Trump.
That dumb hair.
You know what? He loves that you're at least talking about him. That you even mentioned his hair. He loves it.
Oh, we understand that. We understand what he's all about.
I didn't see it. She's sexy this morning?
Yeah, she's very cute. Very cute. And you got fired last night. I'm trying to remember what the deal was. You guys had to construct a float or something?
We did.
And to promote a new movie called, what, Zathura?
That's what Jen M called it, but it's really Zathura.
Zathura?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Zathura.
So why did you get kicked off last night, in your opinion?
I think I definitely come across very strong-willed, strong-minded. I definitely voice my opinions.
But isn't that good?
You know, it is a good thing. It's worked for me this far, and excuse me, and I'm not going to change anything. So it was a shock for me. When I was fired, it was a total shock. And to have someone else say that I personally don't think should have stayed, I definitely think I'm better than Jen M. That was tough.
Yeah. But she's still there, and you're...
And I'm not.
And you're gone. You had to take the lonely cab ride home.
There you go.
She looks icy. She looks focused. I'm looking at
Patrice is taking a look at your picture, and he says you look very icy, very focused.
Yeah, she got something to prove. I like her.
You got that cold stare with those. You got blue eyes, right?
I do, and I smile most of the time, but when it's time to put that game face on, you just have to.
Yeah. The thing about it, no one's scared. They only scared of you. There's women like this, when they go in the corporate world, they act all in corporate. I would just like to catch her in a bar where that corporate shit doesn't work, where she goes, and I go, listen, white woman.
You know, even in corporate, though, my personality is, I am just who I am. I'm the same person, but I'm a very straight shooter. I'm not going to sugarcoat things for you. I mean, I'm a take it or leave it kind of person.
Yeah.
Are you married?
I am engaged, getting married November 12th.
Oh, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
You got kids?
I do. I have an 8-year-old.
8-year-old?
Oh, second marriage for you then.
No. It was, I had her when I was 16.
Wow.
Your
A
baby's
goer.
mama? Oh, delicious. Is your fiance black?
No, he's not.
You had a kid
16?
at 16.
I did.
You had the kid at 16, so you got pregnant at 15?
No, I had her 2 months before I turned 17.
Oh,
She's
wow.
a real redneck.
16,
I like her.
was it like the first time?
That was harsh.
Yeah, you're a real... Only white girls that have babies out of wedlock are rednecks.
No, that's not necessarily true. I just chose to keep mine.
Yeah.
I was the one that got caught, and I chose to keep my child and turn it into something really good.
What happened that you were having sex at 16, though?
I had, let's not talk about that. I'd really rather not talk about that.
Yeah,
Really?
but we
I kind of
would.
overcame it.
What are you going to do, run and tell the boss?
I don't.
No.
I don't need details or anything like that. I'm just saying, is there?
Honestly, I think it's a matter of when you're dating someone, and this guy was, 4 years older than me, and he was an athlete, and it was just that whole experience that you go through. And I wish, obviously, I would have said no, and I would tell the girls out there now to say no. And
don't do that.
Yeah,
I would.
No, that's understandable.
But it turned out to be something so good for me because she is what drove me to my success.
Yeah, you see the guy anymore? Is he involved in your life?
He doesn't live around here. He's actually in Iraq and been there for a while fighting the war. And we have a good relationship. And when he comes into town, he sees her, and he appreciates my fiance and tells my fiance all the time, thanks for doing a good job with her. And it's just a really good, respectful relationship.
Well, that's good that it ended out up like that then.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And what do you do now?
Right now, I am in the process of buying a cornerstone building in my historic district of my downtown city, and buying a restaurant called Seabones. It's seafood, and putting in a paint-your-own pottery studio.
You from
Georgia.
money? From a little bit of money, a little family money, maybe?
No way.
I've never wanted for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, she comes from money.
No way. There's
Why?
No.
She definitely comes from money.
She had that baby at 16. Nobody's
married.
Nobody's white parents who are rich are going to let that happen.
They do.
My parents, you know what? That's what's so awesome about my parents is because they were mature enough and strong enough to say, you know what? If this is what you choose to do, you move forward. You have this child. We will give you and her the life we've continued to give you, and we're going to help you. But my father said, you're going to lose respect to people, and you're going to have to bust your butt to get it back.
They didn't send you off to some place to have the baby and tell all the neighbors that she's just at boarding school.
They whited out her part of the will.
No, they really didn't. And I was a great example to my community. I mean, I stood up, and I took responsibility.
Yeah.
I did.
Yep. I hear you. All right. Well, that's actually a pretty good way the story could have ended up. Because it could have ended worse, right, Opie? That's my partner, Opie. Opie, we call him Opie the asshole sometimes here on the Opie and Anthony Show. Works out very well. So so you're buying things? That's good. Real estate, a restaurant.
Mm-hmm. I'm also going to be working with a company called Go Smile.
Yeah, what is that?
It is a smile beauty company.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to GoSmile.com.
Okay. And what do they do?
And it's a teeth whitening system.
Oh, that's good. People like that. That's kind of taken off these days. Well, see, you sound like you're doing pretty good even without making it through to the end of The Apprentice.
I am. I'm doing well.
Yeah, it would have been nice to make it through, though, but you going to watch the show? Do you think you know who's going to win?
I have the people in my mind that I would like to see win it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't watch. I'd be so dejected and pissed.
No, I'm going to continue to watch. I have a lot of great friends on there.
All right. Here's Donald Trump with his famous catchphrase.
All right, let's hear what he said. The red button.
Oh, okay, this one.
Christie, you really got a tough edge, and you can cause a lot of problems. This is not a popularity contest, but you're just too difficult to work with. You're a distraction to the team, Christy, you're fired.
Wow, that's just got to suck to hear, huh?
Yeah, it does. But
Distraction.
if you hear what Carolyn says Christy is strong-minded, but she's not the reason they lost the task.
Right.
Still agreed with Carolyn. And then Jen M says, you know what? Christy got things done. So
sometimes they want to get rid of the strong players, too. You know, maybe that's the way to look at it. You were one of the strong players. You were a threat, so they had to boot you.
I like it said that way. That's good.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, why don't we leave on that high note?
All right.
Okay, great.
Hey, Christy, thanks for being on the show today. Continued success to you.
Thank you.
And good luck.
Thantake you. Bye-bye.
Take care. You
hear the slam?
Oh, I know. She is pissed. That was the most I could hear it in her voice. She did not want to be on that phone when she picked up the phone.
Oh.
Just because of what we were talking about with Patty, and she overheard it when she was on hold.
Oh.
And then it just went downhill. And
oh, my God.
You ever play the "You're a Filthy Whore" clip while I'm trying to conduct an interview?
Oh, Jesus Christ. That just was shocking.
Filthy whore!
Oh, God.
The Psycho Mark Filthy Whore clip.
Oh, did she hear it?
Of course she did.
Oh, God.
What are you doing? Go listen to the replay.
Then it really went down.
The silence of it, like... Holy, that's what I was laughing at. Like, God damn.
I tried talking over it, and all I covered was, I think, filthy.
And she's just
The
such a
whore
corporate
came out.
phony. It's just like she just showed muscle right through. It's like they're so detached. You just would love to see them just to get her right.
Hey, I showed restraint.
Restraint? Well,
because I was going to play it the second time.
All right, you add that into your little email from Elo that you're going to get about this one.
What?
You're absolutely getting emailed from Elo.
Why? We were just having fun. She knows it's all about having fun, right?
Guys,
I would say so.
Guys, these apprentice interviews.
This is a really big deal.
Yeah, very big. We need these.
You're a filthy. You're a filthy.
Also, Patrice just takes his headphones off, starts walking toward the door.
Sometimes you got to just walk away, don't you?
It's just like that's gonna help
because it was so the silence of it. Like, where do you go? Like, and then Anthony's like, yeah. All right now, and then I just would have been like, all righty, well, yeah, I'd want to go if I were you.
That's where he leaves me all the time, just going, yeah, well,
But the thing that makes it is that people, like, if I'm on a show and they did that, man, if like you would have a sense that the interview is going how it's going, and if they did that, you go, man, I really did deserve that. You know, you just would laugh and that make that not as
right, not as uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I just think it's funny that you're trying to get away from the situation by walking away. It's like she's already miles away, but you think it's going to be better if you're miles away plus 4 feet.
I've done that.
Because I'm twisted up watching the uncomfortable moment. It's just so funny. You filthy whore! And then you hear it. It was silence already, but then you hear like, and I just go, oh my God, did he just play?
Yeah, you do. You got to take the headphones off and get 4 more feet
she's
away.
Going to say her rich white parents were allowed her to have a kid like that, and then her dad. You know, this is the bullshit edited version. My dad, wonderful people. She can't say them motherfuckers told me to go and they put me in the garage and disown me. It's like there's no, and she sounds like real. And then and
you're
you think
16.
her father talks like this and her mother talks like that. Says, all right, you can have a baby out of wedlock.
Me and Mama discussed this, and you gonna have that baby if you want it, and it's gonna be fine. We gonna not like it. He turned to her mother and just went, "She's a whore just like you."
Yep, just like you.
God damn.
Come on now, you believe that bullshit? Come on now.
Well, we should break, I guess, huh?
Wow.
My phones are all ringing. My BlackBerry's going off like crazy.
Wow, it's probably Elo.
Maybe we should break and regroup.
Eric Logan, location check, up Opie's ass. Opie, good luck, bro.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We wanted to play Bill's Dead going into break here, remember?
You're kidding.
Because Drew started this break with that great remix of the Bill's Dead phone call. So
Oh, yeah.
we were working at a radio station in Boston for the new listeners, and this old lady called thinking she got a hold of her old friend. Wow. Drew Boogie in the house today, the day before vacation. Excuse me. Drew Boogie does this every time we go on vacation the day before. Gotta love it. Drew is absolutely killing. You're getting feedback from all over the country, except for Alabama. Alabama has given up on the show today. They will be back when the Schwooggies are gone.
God Schwooggy 1 and Schwooggy 2. Why don't they just get on up and beat? Why he just beatbox? All right, throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care.
This just in, Anthony. We have been suspended for a week starting Monday.
Oh, no, because of your little thing with The Apprentice.
Yeah.
Oh, no, so we're suspended?
Ben ran in here. He said, you guys got to just play that again. You want to hear the part where it's...
If they got it.
Or you want to wait a little while?
I'd love to hear it.
Actually, we probably should get Big A in while they find that.
I want to hear the uncomfortableness.
Yeah, let's get Big A in here first, and then we'll find that.
Just the silence is what got me. It's just so creepy that...
Well,
all right.
If we're suspended for a week, I'm making reservations to go on vacation.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Not going to take their crap. I'm going to book a flight and everything in the next hour.
I understand, Anthony. All right.
There he is. It's Big A. Big A, you got a website now, I hear?
Yes, I do. I have a website now, yes.
It's called...
thebig-a.com.
thebig-a.com.
Is that with 3 B's or 4? Is that B-B-B-B-I?
No, just 1 B.
And how do you spell?
.com.
Patrice, he's our latest creation.
Oh man! And this is the thing. I'm not.
We found
so
Stalker
not
Patty.
a bully. Stalker Patty.
We make these people's lives much better, right, Big A? Now you're being recognized. He's got his own T-shirt, a website.
Fair enough.
Don't feel sorry for these guys.
You know what? Fair enough.
Patrice, we have fixed Stalker Patty's hammer toes. We've given her laser surgery to get rid of her unwanted hair.
She was a mess before.
Oh, we've done so many nice things.
Unemployed, just about homeless.
We've paid her rent a few times.
Fair enough.
We gave her a chance to win a lot of money by crawling across the floor in a Krusty mask, completely naked. Krusty the Clown mask, completely naked.
Stupid limousine service got your thebigA.com, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, you had to put the dash in. I'm just looking. Isn't that a coincidence? Because your job is driving a car for hire.
Mm-hmm.
And now a stupid limousine company has thebigA.com. So you had to go the big-a.
Yeah, he's a cab driver.
Yeah. But he only drives. Where do you drive?
Well, I drive in the Bronx. I drive airports.
Know what the problem with Big A's cab services, Anthony?
What?
You know, he's good at it, but he's dropping all his customers off about 3 or 4 blocks further than they want to be because he has a stuttering foot.
Can't.
No, I tried. That was
and he always drops him off at the airport at Terminal Terminal. Are you flying?
He's trying to get info from you. The plane's taking off in the background.
Your terminal's flying by. Are you united?
Have a really good. Have a really safe flight.
He has women smacking him when he goes to repeat Continental because he goes, cunt. You let me out of this car, you bastard.
No,
Cunt.
Well, Patrice, we tried this last week and it was working very well, and then we ran out of show, so we're going to try it again. It might be the start of a new bit. We're not sure yet. We're still, trying it out. We're brave enough to try new things on this show. That's why we have a good show.
The Big A,
the
lovable stuttering psychopath is his website, and then there's a picture of a hot chick on his menu page, but it's got his face on it.
Oh, that's the Little Bo Peep, right?
Little Bo Peep.
We suggested that he goes as Little Bo Peep to the Halloween party.
Well, something tells me he wouldn't look like that in a Little Bo Peep costume. Photos at the XM Studios is part of. There he is. Wow, you're really not. Look at the pictures. You're really trying to economize on the bandwidth, aren't you? These things are compressed down to barely viewable. All right, next, let's see. It's a picture of Opie with Big A, Jimmy, me. There's No Filter Paul and his wife, who you're in love with, by the way. 2 pictures with Master Poe. Wow, this site is, this is going to be the next Google as far as traffic goes, I'm sure.
All right.
Stalker Patty, Big A through the years. Coming soon. If there's one thing I hate on a website, it's something you want to see, you click on it, and it says coming soon. Is that pictures of you as a kid?
Yeah, my mother has to look them up, and I have to scan them, so it's coming real soon, I promise.
Coming soon.
Can we get you in a like a big diaper?
Ugh.
Why?
Because a lot of people will check out Big A in a big diaper. Like, you should have this one. Get a baby picture of you, and then, like, you today, but you're just wearing a diaper.
It's you know, Opie, it's not, I know I'm missing out some of these things. I'm late for some of these things. But he's not stuttering as much as, like, is talking, and it's like some type of whiny, low self-esteem. It's like almost afflicted with low self-esteem in the middle of, like, I have a, oh God.
It comes out like that.
No, website. You know what I mean? Like, not but like
no, it's not about the stuttering. It's about the...
like, what is that? Like,
please don't hit me.
What kind of condition is that?
I don't know. Have you ever been diagnosed with anything?
What's the name of that condition?
No, I haven't.
Why?
I haven't.
You never went, like, when you were getting beat up as a kid for going...
Well, he's a big guy, though.
Potato puffs.
He's got that retard strength, and he's big on top of it. What's the, who's going to mess with him?
When you went out for quarterback in high school, down, hike, oh, God.
Who's going to really mess with him, seriously? He's scary looking, and he's big, and he's got retard strength.
But I'm going to tell you, somebody messed with him growing. You was messed with growing up, right? You had to be.
Not really, no.
Get out of here,
no.
Man. Be honest.
No.
I got messed with growing up, man. I had to, like... nobody teased you? Nobody?
Oh, tease me, yeah, but nobody...
That's what I'm talking about. Tease. Oh, you think mess with, like, touch. Yeah. Jesus Christ. He meant touch funny as a kid. Yeah. I mean, people teased you as a kid.
Of course. I mean, everybody gets teased. Of course.
Well, yeah, even regular motherfuckers, but did you get teased, like, badly? He had to.
Yeah,
so it had to be some kind of... What did your mother say? Don't worry, baby. They don't understand that you have what?
Personality. Walk with personality. Talk with.
You know what his stammer sounds like?
Jesus, Anthony. But I'm the mean one. I'm the mean one, right? Jesus. Like, you just pop my ears out. But I'm the mean one. See, Anthony flies under the radar, but he's a sick fuck too, man.
Personalities. Oh, God damn it.
Big A knows I love him.
Oh, God bless y'all, motherfuckers.
Of course I do, yes.
He's big and cuddly.
He is, he really is. It's just like you just want to...
And we're making him a star.
You guys get him laid yet?
We were working on it. We actually hooked him up on a date with Stalker Patty. They went out to Little Italy. We hooked him up at Paisano during San Gennaro. He won her a little stuffed animal. Yeah. They went on the Ferris wheel, but they couldn't go together because he's too big.
Yeah. So they had to be in separate cars.
They put him on separate cars so they're waving to each other on the...
Yeah.
And then it ended.
We tried to do a love match.
Not even a kiss. We brought him back in the next day and really dug deep with Patty. And Patty said there was a problem with his breath.
Shit.
And,
How's the breath?
I think it's much better.
Better?
Yeah. Go get Bill!
Oh, yes. Bill, the official sniffer of the Opie and Anthony Show.
Bill!
Where's Bill?
Intern Bill. You haven't met another... We love this kid. We just don't know what to do with him yet.
He's like Lil Charlie Manson.
This guy's Charlie Manson.
That's what he is. He's Lil Charlie.
He really does look like Steve Railsback from Helter Skelter.
Yeah.
I got to say, we got a great intern crew, Patrice, but this guy is... We just don't know what to do with him yet. This is Bill. We love this kid.
He's completely out of his mind, but he's also a great intern.
Very efficient.
Like, the guy is quick.
Or sufficient.
He gets everything.
Very...
He's a good.
That's that
intern.
autistic. That's that concentration he has to have.
No,
man.
it's the crystal meth before the show. Look, he's sweating like a motherfucker. It's 40 degrees in here.
He's got a lab in the woods.
The guy is, you're constantly on high speed.
You decide to go with the beard. You usually like shave by now.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably end up shaving. I don't know.
Yeah, go up to your.
It's just.
It's a little low today. There you go.
It's too much to shave every day.
You grew that in like 2 days.
Yes. Yes, I did.
He is one of those hair-growing motherfuckers.
Just for a visual, you're what, 5'7" about?
Yeah, 5'8", 9", something like that.
That's a pretty big, from 7 to 9. That's
Well, it says on my license 5'9", but I think I'm 5'8".
Yeah.
All right. And how much you weigh?
We're
just giving a
140.
visual. Yeah, giving a visual to the
140.
listeners. All right.
No pretentiousness at all.
No, this
like,
kid
just not all sincere.
No, this kid's
is
the real
righteous
deal,
kid, man.
And he's crazy.
It's the real deal. We're shaping him. We're trying
to
give him
crazy.
a better life.
Yes. Goes out, gets drunk to the point he doesn't remember shit. He
no website in his future. Just a righteous. Just he's
an
animal. This kid.
No, but an arrest warrant definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
some arrest
in his future, definitely.
And there's some kind of psychotropic drugs you're taking, right? Some type of drugs you're taking for your head. Anything? Thorazine, lithium?
No, I'm not on any drugs that would actually change the way I function.
Yeah.
Just Adderall.
Adderall, yeah. Right.
Nice.
What's Adderall do?
You know, like when you play EverQuest and you put haste on yourself?
Yeah.
To make yourself faster?
Well, thank
Adderall's
you for
basically
that
haste.
reference. Now I know exactly what that is. You have haste put on yourself.
He's got haste.
He's got the haste spell on him all the time.
Now, haste makes you. Is haste slower or faster?
No, that's faster.
Haste is just faster.
And that's why are you on that?
Like back in high school, I got there was a lot of things going on, and then they basically said, "Hey, try this. Maybe you'll be more
Would you have the ADD
nicer in
or
school."
something?
They thought I did, but then I got tested, and they said I didn't.
Wouldn't they want to put you on something that calms you down more, though?
I don't know. When I was in high school, I was like really I was a lot more like nasty. I was a much nastier person. Like when it came to doing work and acting, like writing papers and talking to teachers and stuff.
You're like fuck off and
not like evil, but like I would make like the reports that used to get me in trouble. All the things that got me in trouble were like because I just had so much contempt for the school and everybody there. And
what'd they do to you that built up this contempt?
I don't know. I was just being stuck at St. John's. That really got me pissed.
I bet he's real loyal to. Like if he decided that he was going to shoot everybody, he would spare the people that were nice to him.
Right.
Like, just, hey,
exactly.
you didn't mess with me, you didn't mess with me.
I don't fuck with him.
I believe that. I believe when he snaps, he's going to...
I don't mess with him at all, man.
I'm a nice guy.
He's the real deal. I can just tell. And you got a lot of guns at home, right?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you do?
So that's an extra treat for everybody.
Well, I grew up in a... we have a house upstate, and I grew up in a hunting environment.
Yeah.
And that's basically... I guess
we were just talking 30-30s earlier.
Yeah.
Nice Winchester.
A hasty hunter.
30-30. Yeah.
Get that duck right now! Kill that motherfucker!
A big game hunter?
I used to. I don't really hunt as much anymore. I just don't have time.
Let's say Patrice was an animal. What kind of gun would you have to use
to take him down? What would you use to shoot me?
A Wildy .475 handgun.
Is that the kind of handgun they used in Tremors to kill the worm?
That's the type of handgun they used in Death Wish 3.
Oh, yeah, he really likes
you don't
the
hunt
Death
with
Wish
a handgun, though.
Oh,
it's like he's an animal.
We're talking about here. I mean,
a handgun?
I mean,
I
the
think
studio. I mean, is in the forest or what are you doing?
In the
Patrice
forest,
is running.
Patrice,
he's in the woods and he's just running
308
308 away from you.
Would you use a different gun to hunt? Like, say the difference between hunting a Chinaman or a Spanish guy. Is it a different kind of gun?
Patrice 308 Savage.
Where's that one?
Yeah,
that's like
nice size, nice caliber weapon.
Well, I wouldn't need a shotgun because it would. I could probably hit him with something that a little bit more precise. Maybe a rifle. I would say. Off the top of my head, I would go probably 30-yard 6.
Yeah.
Or
now that would you give me a head start? I'll give you a day and a half, boy. Could you track me? In a day and a half?
Oh yeah.
You could track me if I got a day and a half run.
Oh yeah, your imprints in the mud and the bark of the tree where you scrape the tree.
Scrape the tree? What is he itching his back on the fucking thing?
He's really talking about how he hunts a bear. Would you follow my shit trails too? Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, this is Burger King.
So, but you could really if you gave me a head start somewhere, you could find me. in the woods, like a day and a half to 2 day head start?
And actually, probably not. I mean, I don't.
I think so, because he'd have to
that
survive
much.
for 2 days, Patrice. You wouldn't just be running. You would have to stop, set up some kind of camp, whether just to eat something or take a
Are you
piss
joking?
or a shit.
Like, I
think
wouldn't even
could
know to
hunt
do
you
that.
down.
I would run.
You just keep running till you fall down?
Until I fell out for 2 days. Until I just fell.
You gotta eat. You gotta find water. So if you're in familiar territory, you kind of know where the watering hole is.
Oh,
Crap, it's me. That's why I just would keep. That'll be the call. The bird call.
I
Be like,
see that big red fucking Boston hat right in my crosshairs. Hear that echoey.
It'll hunt me just like I am. I have a nigga call. That's a chicken, nigga. And I'll be drinking from the brook. Huh? Chicken, nigga.
Wow. Oh, shit.
All right.
2 days of hunting.
So we got Bill, the intern, in here, and
who could be hunted with a pellet gun, by the way.
And we got Big A in here. And Stalker Patty went on a date with Big A, and the big complaint was that he had really bad breath. And Bill
again.
Oh, look, he's bumming. Yeah, is there any way that you'd be comfortable with maybe checking out his breath?
No problem, anything.
But we could. I mean, you don't have to get that close. Like, how can we do this? You
No,
want him to
I'll-
just
no,
talk?
no, no.
You want him to just talk into your face?
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Go ahead, Big A. Talking.
Say something like, "Hey, how's?"
Yeah. You have to get the word "how" in there.
Say, "Hey, heard Howell has hemorrhoids."
Right.
Heard Hal has hemorrhoids?
Oh, wow.
Wait, wow, that was...
Oh,
hold
wow,
on.
did
Hold
Bill
on,
just
can we
make
get
a
Danny
face?
in here with the camera? Because we got to get this
Oh,
on.
did Bill just make a face?
We're going to have to redo this for the website, though. I'm sorry, Bill.
Kind of like a Dilophosaurus.
Really?
Spitting its poisonous venom into my face.
The face you made was priceless. We're going to have to do this again just because...
Yeah, wait till the camera gets in here. But the line is, "Hey, heard Howell's hemorrhoid?" Yeah.
Should we got to throw an ST word in there, too.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, heard Howell's stinky hemorrhoid?
Yeah. No, or is it an S? It's just ST,
ST.
right? It's just
Yeah, STRs don't do it for him. Like
That's
if
right.
it says straight, that's fine. It's an ST vowel.
ST vowel. Okay, we're stalling because Danny's coming in here with the camera, and basically we're gonna get the whole gang in here, and Big A's gonna do monologues from Letterman, monologue jokes from Letterman and Leno. We tried this last week; it was really good. All right, got Danny in the studio. We don't like setting up shots usually, but this is too good. Danny, get over here because the reaction. Yeah. All right. So Big A, you know what you're saying? Say it again, Anthony. I
Say
forgot.
like, "Hey, heard Howell's stinky hemorrhoid?"
Right at Bill.
Hey, heard Hal's stinky hemorrhoid?
Oh, wow. Okay. All right there, Bill.
For the people at home.
What seems to be the problem?
What does it smell like?
Yeah, what's going down?
Does it smell like?
Is
Yeah.
it more stomach or is
Wait,
it
and
mouth?
we don't
Yeah.
we don't like faking shit on this show, so don't bullshit us.
No,
What does
no.
it smell like?
It's
Just like mildew and terrible, just terrible like children's like laundry and
children's laundry.
like,
wow, that's funny.
Like when like just like
children's laundry.
like
After the playground, right?
yeah, after
Yeah.
the-
Okay, all right.
Dirty
thrown in a
socks.
pile. It's
Big A.
Yes.
Do you think is it mouth or Bill? Does it smell like mouth, teeth, tongue, throat,
I think throat.
stomach? You think throat type
Yeah.
of throaty?
I think he has thrush.
What's that? I don't even.
Who gets the thrush?
What is thrush?
That's a Little House on the Prairie disease. Laura's got the thrush. Get Doc Baker.
What is that, Bill?
I think it's a yeast infection in your throat.
Oh, could you have a yeast infection in your throat?
Holy shit!
Wow, could that happen?
Yeah, you can. If
Yeah. All right.
All right, so Big A, I don't know, maybe have you had it checked out at all? Because it does seem to be the number one
Not yet,
complaint
no.
with you.
Yeah, we're trying to make you better.
We make you like, yeah.
We knock people down on the show and then we make them better.
We want you to be able to go out to events or date or something and talk to somebody and just, not have that issue that's going on with the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any benefits driving the cab?
Yeah,
Big A?
do you get insurance? You
Any
got insurance?
benefits?
No benefits at all.
Oh, he's never going to the dentist.
Oh, that's going to cost.
Did you eat breakfast today?
No, I didn't.
There
actually.
you go.
Oh, it's empty stomach.
Empty stomach.
Empty stomach, the
thing.
nervous dry mouth, and the rotting gums.
Well, you know something?
Oh, fuck, man.
You don't need benefits for a roll of certs. If worse comes to worse, certs.
That just masks the problem, though.
Yeah, but at least you're getting minty children's clothes.
How about you?
Children's laundry.
How about you go see old Dr. Scope?
Dr. Scope. All right, we have Dr. Scope right here in the studio.
Why don't you
have a heap and helping?
Why don't you have a visit with old Dr. Scope?
Why don't you go to the bathroom, take Danny with you, gargle with the scope as per instructions, and then, Bill, I'm sorry, one more time after scope. It should be better.
Yeah.
And see what a minty fresh corpse smells like.
And as we do that, Kelly from Arizona.
Uh-huh.
Kelly?
Yeah, thrush is a disease that horses get in their hooves.
Yeah, I do remember that, but I think it is also something with the throat in a human.
Hoof mouth motherfucker.
He's a hoof fucking...
A blacksmith should nail something in your mouth. Oh man!
I seen his teeth on the website. You know, when he has that big smile, it looks like someone just jammed candy corn into his gums. That's what it looks like. All the colors and everything, like he's just collecting plaque from years.
Yeah, it is a little odd.
Oh boy.
What is that?
Yeah. Any guesses?
You want to guess what that is?
Any guesses?
You know what? I've seen something like that on the internet once in my life.
Oh,
and the only sound
that
I've ever heard a woman make is she's getting fucked by a horse.
Wow, Patrice, you are good.
It was such a sound of not regular fucking. It was just like it was this fat girl and the pony just climbed up there.
That's
and
it.
She just rah, rah,
He drives it home.
and he was really ramming her. And she
and that
she was
is
on her tippy toes.
Yeah.
Was that?
This is a real fat white bitch.
Yep.
Really
Up in a farm or something.
About 3 feet of horse cock.
Here's the question I got for you guys today. Who's being abused? The horse or the lady?
The lady.
The lady. The horse
Yeah,
don't
I would
care.
say the lady.
You can hear the front of his cock smacking the end of that cervix.
It just is.
Just
driving it home.
It was weird to watch, and I couldn't take my eyes off her.
Couldn't.
Just up and just.
It was
and
fantastic.
she was just on her, and I was just so jealous of the horse.
Oh.
I just would love to just hear that sound once in my life.
Let's go to Nick in Jersey. Nick?
The name of the disease is Coxsackie disease.
All right.
Punching out, taking the rear.
Asshead.
All right. No, what we can do as they're doing that in the bathroom. So Stalker Patty and Big A went on a date. And Steve made a promo about the whole thing. Let's play this really fast. We're not going to break. We'll come back in like a minute.
For years, Andrew has waited for that special someone, a woman to spend his life with.
I think it's very romantic, actually.
A soulmate.
Will you shut up?
Patty has never experienced love
I have self-control all the time.
and is a boring dipshit.
I like doing puzzles and things from the paper, like all the crossword puzzles, the math puzzles, and the post.
What if someone you couldn't stand
You have no sexuality.
was the only someone for you?
I think she looks very beautiful.
Witness the romance between a stammering maniac with chronic halitosis
There's a slight breath problem.
and a cliche-slinging bag lady.
A wild and crazy evening.
No matter what she says, after she says it, I want her killed.
He has fun on the Ferris wheel.
I was too big and it wouldn't balance both of us.
Wow.
But what happens after the love is gone?
You know, just want to be, friends.
Fuck you, bitch. Why can't we be more than friends?
I can't. I'm sorry. What are you doing? No!
When rejection sends you over the edge, the only answer is murder.
No, why not?
Freak Date, mumbling its way to a theater near you.
And with that, they're back in the studio. So you had you did a visit with Dr. Scope there, right?
Did you gargle
Yes, I
like
did.
it said on the bottle?
Yes, I did.
You gargled good? Did he gargle
Yes.
good, Bill?
I wasn't in there with them.
No.
Oh, Danny, did he gargle?
I wasn't in there with them. I got him.
Danny?
I don't think he gargled long enough. I
Yeah.
think you're supposed to use about 30 seconds worth.
Yeah, yeah.
It was probably it was a solid 8 or 9 seconds.
Oh, Jesus.
You got.
But it was solid.
You got to do the bad breath math, and you got to times that by like 6.
Yeah.
You should be drowning in the stuff.
Also, isn't Scope kind of the pussy shit? Shouldn't he be doing
Listerine.
No, it's got to burn for it to mean
Fucking
anything.
Drano.
Yeah, that's like liquid candy.
All right, so we're going to do this again. Good luck, Bill.
All right.
You know what you're saying?
Hey, Hal. Stinky hemorrhoids.
Say it towards me.
Hey, Hal. It's stinky hemorrhoids.
Oh, Jesus.
That didn't help at all.
It had to help.
It didn't help
So it must
at
be
all?
the stomach because it's just the stomach because it's
Yeah,
like
it's bypassing the
because
scope.
the scope it'd be minty first and then it'll be followed by
Yeah.
some type of stomach thing.
Bill, what does it smell like? Same.
Yeah, basically the same. It was even worse now than before, just when I got really close, because I don't think he was saying it really directly towards me.
Hey, do you have? Are you able to burp on command by yourself? You can't just go burp.
No.
Oh, I was hoping you could burp in your face, and perhaps we could tell if it's a stomach disorder here on the Dr. Opie and Anthony Show.
Yeah.
Like we're trying to diagnose this.
All right.
Cut him open, see if it smells.
Why don't we get the gang in here? Thank you, Bill.
No problem, guys.
Bill, always a trooper.
Definitely. A go-getter.
But maybe if he gets that fix, he might not whine anymore. That might be a cause of his whining.
So, Nathaniel, we should get some of the guys in. Big A's going to do some jokes for us. He's
right.
He doesn't know how to do stand-up, so that's what makes this really good.
Uh-huh.
He's going to do some of the better jokes from Leno and Letterman this week. Bill, you want in? Come on in, Bill. All right. Dude, are you creeped out by that? Than's in studio. One of the interns is wearing a I Love Than t-shirt.
Ooh.
Yeah, with my picture on it.
Wow. That's a tribute.
What's that about besides wanting mic time, sir?
No,
that is a cry for mic time.
He wore it to my my victory at Caroline's recently,
Uh-huh.
so I really can't be too mad at him. I thought it was quite touching.
Of course you can't. We
Yeah.
can, though.
So tool away.
It's kind of creepy, don't you think?
Yeah, no, Bobby just is dying for my approval, I think.
And everybody else's attention, apparently.
Well, Nathaniel's my hero. He's always my hero. He's like the O&A celebrity that I wanted to come meet. And now I need him to be my friend, so I do
I'm sorry,
things
he
like
took
this.
It was Nathaniel instead of Nat. He's Than.
Well, that's actually what I go by. That's my
name
name.
is. I know.
Why don't he just go by Il? Hey, Il.
Oh.
Took the middle part of Nathaniel.
I know.
What a dick.
That doesn't...
Hey, Than. Yeah, he's fucking trying to be...
Oh, wow, he just said, I haven't heard that one ever.
Yes, he hasn't.
The
Because
Neil
everybody
thing?
thinks it's cool, Than.
Nobody thinks it's cool.
You did that on purpose?
No, it's what I've been going
I'm
by
calling
since.
you Il from now on.
That's fine.
I think it's cool.
I love IEL.
All right, and that's what he said. I haven't heard that before.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's get into Big A doing some monologue jokes from Leno and Letterman.
All right.
From the past week. You ready, Big A?
Of course I am, yes.
All right.
We're gonna give him some applause, right?
We don't have any music or
I got
anything,
music.
do we? You got something?
Yeah.
All right, Drew Boogie will help us out. Hold on. You're on.
Oops. There we go. Someone give me an intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from the XM studios, the comedy stylings of Big A. Let's hear it for him, people. Show him some love, Big A.
Do a little intro. Good to be here, you know.
I'm happy to be here with Opie and Anthony and Patrice and Eric Nathaniel, Drew Boogie, everyone.
Naming everyone in the audience? Is that what he would do? Imagine he's in a comedy club and just, what's your name, sir? Okay, Pete and
Finally gets to the
Mary.
back row and he gets the light. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night. Holy shit, what a train wreck. All right, Big A, launch into some jokes here.
Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas.
Record rainfall this week.
Mm-hmm.
More rain this month than ever before in Vegas. In fact, on the strip today, it was so bad, Roy got mauled by a sea lion. Do you know Supreme Court nominee Harriet Myers? Just a strange, fascinating woman.
Uh-oh.
This woman said fastly refuses to talk about herself. Will not talk about herself. And I'm thinking to myself, where the hell do you find a woman like that? And
Mom, please stop calling me. Mom! I'm not gonna lower it. I have to do this now.
I see the awful, terrible things in my life and turn it into something funny.
Patrice is just amazing.
And in New Orleans, they welcomed the first baby born in the hospital since Hurricane Katrina.
Oh, they did, huh?
Yeah. How about that?
Good one, Hope. Thanks.
They named the baby FEMA because it finally showed up after 9 months. I don't know if you folks have been following the new Chinese space program.
No, we haven't. Yeah.
But a week ago, they launched 2 astronauts up into space. And a couple of days ago, came back. Came back like today, as a matter of fact. Came back like today, and the sheriffs will be back tomorrow.
Hey, now I gotta hear how that joke was said.
That was a bad writer.
I have no idea what that one's about.
I don't know if you folks have been following the new Chinese space program, but about a week ago they launched 2 astronauts up into space, and a couple of days ago came back today, as a matter of fact. Came back today, and the shirts will be back tomorrow.
See, Chinese laundry. Chinese laundry. Okay. All right, let's go. Big A, go ahead.
Congratulations to the Houston Astros.
Yeah. Guys, you gotta like be an audience here. Yeah.
They made it. They made it to the World Series for the first time in their 44-year history.
Yeah!
Woo! President Bush called the clubhouse to congratulate the team.
Uh-huh.
See, I think the president got a little confused. Yeah, like he said he called the team to prove to Kane West he really does care about Afro-Americans.
He stinks, and I don't like him.
All right.
The owner of the Minnesota Vikings has publicly apologized for members of the team having sex on a party boat on Lake Minnetonka. Pretty wild, too. They said more people went down on this boat than the Titanic. But we're still waiting.
Okay. It's another ST word.
It's the ST word,
Patrice. Stop breathing. I saw you stop breathing.
It's the ST words that just freeze him up.
All right, sorry.
They freeze him up.
We really interrupted his timing, so you really should start over.
Start over.
Hey, look, Hey, look, man, I'm trying to make it better. I'm trying to help this guy out. What you mean I have to leave, motherfucker?
Really, let's
Man, I paid to get in this motherfucking club, man.
let's back up. We've screwed up your timing there, Big
yeah,
A.
we don't want to screw up his
Comedy's
timing.
all about timing, so you better start that joke over again. All
Go
right.
ahead.
There we go.
But we still waiting now for the results of the Iraqi election. And the Sunnis are now saying that the vote was rigged. The Sunnis are unhappy. They say the vote was rigged. So I guess they really are getting an American-style democracy. Democracy.
Wow. Some of these jokes, like even a professional joke person can't even. It's like this joke is so smarmy. Poor Big A has to
read that crap.
Nobody even says democracy in a joke, and this poor guy.
Democracy.
Stop. Democracy.
Democracy. All right.
Oh God, no.
Okay. Wow. All right. Just a couple more here. 2 or 3. Let's go, Big A. The big finish. Let's go. Get the energy up, the rhythm. Come on. Here we go.
Boy, this is exciting.
Yeah.
They're still hunting down terrorists, and over the weekend in Iraq, they arrested the Al-Qaeda barber. That's right. That's not like a nickname. He was actually the barber. And it's an enormous breakthrough. And now we have a lead on Osama bin Laden's aromatherapist.
Now we have a lead on Osama bin Laden's aromatherapist. What the fuck? And this poor thing. Oh, what's an aromatherapist, Big A?
Yeah. He has no idea. It has something to do with good smells.
All right. Good God, oh Mother Jesus.
Patrice is never coming back. This has been a rough ride today, hasn't it?
Man,
a lot of potholes. All right, let's go, Big A. 2 more.
As you know, President Bush has declared war on the bird flu.
Yeah, this is a big thing there, right?
Yes. But see, I don't think President Bush learns from his mistakes.
Why is that?
Like today, he made a big speech at a bird sanctuary in front of a banner that said, "Mission accomplished."
Whoa.
That's edgy.
Whoa. All right, and finally.
Uh-oh.
Nathaniel, is this a coincidence or are you just smart? All right, he's just smart.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. This one. Oh, stop.
Always got to end on and up, no, right, Nathan?
Wow. All right.
I don't know what the hell to call him
Give this
anymore.
a spin.
All right, let's go, Big A.
No talking through this one.
All right, shh.
Saddam Hussein's trial started yesterday.
Wait. What?
Yeah, you got to start over.
Yeah, that's Saddam.
Saddam Hussein's trial started yesterday. You folks aware of that? Saddam Hussein is ending trial. Well, in court, he's stubbornly insisted that he is still the president. He was defiant. He said, "I am still the president." You know, little like Bush.
Wow. I need a fan. Dude, I just looked around the room as he was stuttering whatever he does through the ST words. I saw everyone pretty much stop breathing in the room.
It's a freeze
Everyone just
up.
stopped breathing.
It's not a stutter. It's just a freeze up.
Yeah. Holy crap.
It's a freeze up.
And he said the S before just the S,
yeah.
And I just was rooting him on in my head like, yeah, come on, motherfucker, stubborn, just say stubbornly. And when he said when he finally said it, I wanted to just go, yes, Big A.
I wanted to start the Rocky music and all that. You can do it.
Big A, come here, Big A.
Well, in court, he stubbornly insisted, and he was defiant. He said, I am still president.
When, Big A?
Very good. Let's hear it for Big A.
Adrian. Oh, that was genius.
Big A.
Boy.
So what are we promoting today? Your website?
Yeah, just my website, and I'm taking pre-orders in shirts.
All right.
You know, to get a feel.
Hey, do you want to start our Halloween party by doing some monologue jokes for the crowd at the Hard Rock Cafe?
Okay.
Warm up the crowd.
Can we do that while we're on break? Try to get some current jokes for him from monologues. You could use Conan, use everybody. Jon Stewart, just get the best jokes, and he'll open up the show Halloween night at the Hard Rock Cafe.
Oh, yeah.
People just screaming at him.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, you fucking idiot.
All of a sudden, he'll just walk out on stage, and he'll do his monologue, and then the show will begin officially. How's that sound? You like that idea? Let's write that one down. And by the way,
let's have a good. Let's get crazy tonight. Let's start. Happy Halloween.
By the way, coming soon to the Opie and Anthony Show, we're going to have open auditions for the next Big A, or Stalker Patty, or Sandy Kane. What? You turned the lights down, bro.
Who is that?
The guy with
the
I Love
guy
Dan.
with the I Love Dan
You just
shirt?
turned the lights off.
Oh,
he was trying to sneak out, and he turns the lights off, so we all have to
turn
stop.
the lights
What's
out.
Was Dan his producer?
What?
Is Nathaniel a producer? Or
Yeah, oh yeah.
His producer?
Yeah, he's
big guy on
campus. We got a great staff behind us.
All right.
Yeah. And he does stand-up. He's doing real well.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's doing very well. So we're going to do open auditions on the Opie and Anthony Show in the very near future. When we get back from break, we'll promote it for a week or two. Open audition, you come down to the station at 7 in the morning if you think you got something for this show. Whatever that is. Whatever. You know the characters, like Pat from Moonachie, Big A, Stalker Patty.
Something you think would be liked by the audience.
Right.
I think a little off.
A little off, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Can somebody say what they think? Is anybody out there that what they think is wrong with as a term for what he doing?
I don't know. Have you ever been to something there, Big A speech therapist? Or?
Well, as a kid, I have been, and during high school, I went to a speech therapist.
What'd they tell you?
Wow. I hope she got fired.
What'd she tell you?
Told him to slow down, and he still went. He used to go, hey, stubbornly. Now he goes.
Someone was saying that, what the hell's that? Dapper Dan from PA. Listening online, it sounds like the buffer is freezing when Big A talks. Like, you know, when you're listening.
Phone sex girl.
Yeah.
What you doing?
For only $9.95 a minute, you could get all the sexual satisfaction.
Is your hand on it right now?
Now, take your finger on your clitoris and stimulate yourself. Like $1,000 phone call.
It cost me $1,000.
Now, do you own some type of sexual device. Okay. Lube it up and stick it in your pussy. Oh, see, this is the fun I get a little sad about because Big A isn't laughing with everybody.
No, I can't look at Big A. I just feel bad.
Don't look behind you right now. All right, Big A, we'll see you at the Halloween party.
Yes.
You know what you're going to be yet? Is it a surprise? A lot of people wondering what Big A is going to be at the Halloween party. Surprise.
Yes.
All right. All right, first come, first serve as far as this party goes, by the way. Halloween night at the Hard Rock Cafe in Times Square. Doors open at 7, I think. All right?
Yes.
Drew Boogie's going
to... the old WWE, WWE, whatever.
Yeah. It's gonna be, we're going to blow it out that night. It's going to be great. And the T-shirt that we're giving out to everybody at the event, if you can't make it, my brother made a special 1-year anniversary XM/Halloween type shirt, and you could order them by going to opieandanthony.com, okay? In case you're somewhere else and you just want to...
Arriving here, you got very limited time to get from here to the airport. I want no slip-ups. I don't want no slip-ups.
You're ready to go.
The show is all schwooged up.
I
like that.
We got a lot of schwoog going on today, man.
That shit almost like... I like that better than... we might have to adopt that as a positive thing, man.
Yeah.
Yo, schwooged it up, dog.
Yeah.
We're gonna...
Here, schwooging up shit.
Is Schwooged up with the white boy who tried to pass, KC?
No.
This is KC. In the Sunshine Band.
KC was like... It didn't get black and white till like maybe 80s is when that started getting bad. He was dancing to KC in the Sunshine Band, man.
Well, before we get out of here, we got a couple things to do, definitely. First of all, we got to make sure everyone checks out Jimmy Norton's HBO special tonight at midnight on HBO, of course. PatriceO'Neal.com, Drew Boogie in studio.
Oh, I'm going to be at a comic strip this Saturday, tomorrow.
Where is that?
That's on 82nd and 2nd in the city.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I've been there. It's a good club.
Yeah,
I haven't been there in a long time.
Upper East Side.
Upper East Side Comedy Club. Didn't like Seinfeld start there or something?
Yeah, Chris Rock, Seinfeld.
Doesn't he have like
Eddie
an old...
Murphy started there.
He has an old Seinfeld contract in a frame or something.
Yeah, he got a lot of that old school star stuff. Paul Reiser.
Like paying Seinfeld $20 to perform one night or something.
Back in the day, yeah.
He's got the contract or a signed check. I don't know. He has something. I remember seeing something back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we can't get out of here without talking about this guy that's on the cover of the Daily News. The story: meet the man who spent $241,000 in one night at Scores.
Impossible.
Of course, a strip club here in New York City. They're calling him the Lap Dunce.
Lap Dunce, I get it.
Daily News trying to be funny again with their headlines.
Yeah.
The Lap Dunce. What's this story about, Anthony? I don't know much about this one. Because I do know American Express is suing this guy because he refused to pay the bill.
It's the guys like this that ruin it for people with American Express cards that just want to go in, and all of a sudden now American Express is going to go, nah, you're not going to be allowed to use them at the strip clubs. You watch.
But I don't have an American Express.
You don't have one?
It's because you got to pay it. You have to pay it all.
Yeah.
At the end of the month, right?
Pay
so
the
it's
whole
usually
thing.
for people with businesses, right?
Or white people.
Or white people. White people.
Jesus. What's wrong with paying your fucking bill?
Card. It's not the wrong paying your fucking bill. It's just that
P. Diddy's
at
got
the end
one?
of the month. Well, P. Diddy's P. Diddy.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
You hear about the American Express black card though?
You got to spend like a $250,000.
$250,000. Is it a month?
Or something like that. You got to maintain it like a $250,000 a month.
Yeah, I heard it's a ridiculous amount.
And you can't just get one.
No, they have to invite you.
Yeah.
It's not, you can't apply for it or anything. They say, would you like to have a black card?
Trust me, I know.
Oh.
I keep telling them to stop calling.
Oh, my God. Shut up. I'm trying to watch The Apprentice.
Why do people get into these Scores girls, man? They just
doesn't do it.
I don't find them sexy.
Nope.
I find them
to
be what stripping is. It's like, that's why I tell you about why I love Brazil so much is just because they give you the fantasy. You already know you're paying money.
Mm-hmm.
But these girls look at these two girls. The pictures of the girls, they look so, give me your money.
There's nothing hot about either of these chicks.
Either two, they just look like
nothing at all.
They just look like just slutty bitches taking your money. There's
Old
no
banged
imagination
up
to this.
stripper whores.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that are going to take a huge amount of your money.
A lap dance.
You know what they got to
Lap
do? The
dance.
doctors out there, they got to figure out the breast implant. I'm sorry, they still don't have it figured out.
Well, you know,
most of these girls, I mean, we've had a lot of them march through the studios over the years, and they look great in a sweater or something, and then you know they strip for us, and all of a sudden they got cockeyed nipples,
look like
and
goldfish eyes, right?
all sorts of shit's going on, and then it looks like they're bursting, they're ready to pop in any second. There's no movement. I hate.
Now, I know a girl with implants. I know a girl with
Every once
implants
in a while,
that
one
are fantastic.
Well, I was going to say that.
Really?
Every once in a while, we'll have a girl come through the studio, and we'll swear that she's natural, and she'll admit, she goes, no, it's under the muscles, the key.
And
I
Jimmy
guess.
feels them.
You know what makes a good pair? It has to be some damage to them where they lose the titty meat, like the.
Well, the problem is a lot of these girls.
They have a baby.
Well, the problem is that a lot of these girls have little A's, and they don't have a body
Right.
that was made for D's,
For
but they
Ds.
still go D's, and I'm sure the doctor's like, look, no, this is not good.
If they
go
got
full
droopy
B's.
A's, if droopy ones like the
Oh, yeah, because then you got some skin
then you
work.
can just fill it in.
You got some
you
skin
fill
to
in
work
the
with.
meat.
Yep.
And that's it. But other than that, to stretch it out, look at this girl's breast. It's shiny. Look like makeup's on it.
They're all stretched out where it looks like, if you run your thumbnail across it, the whole thing's going to split open.
It just looks terrible,
like
man.
all big and
But if the other one, the Chinese one has red, the one in the red, if she has fake ones, they're pretty good because they still have a droop to them. Sort of.
No, they look like they're real, actually.
Whores, disgusting whores.
Just look horrible, right?
No.
On what? Some lap dances where they don't let you touch them.
Not a big fan of the
naked.
Not a big fan of the lap dance or the breast implant.
As soon as the song is over, they go, "Thanks, bye." It's like who gets off on that, dude?
We've said that many times on the show.
I don't get off on that.
All right, so this guy spent $241,000.
He's a CEO from St. Louis.
Right.
St. Lou.
He bought.
And what does he work for? Let's see. He's a big spender. Robert McCormick, 38 years old, married, father of three, heads an international computer networking company called Savvis Communications. And he insists he only spent $20,000 that night. And of course, the tab that they're saying is $241,000. Here's some of the items up for bid. Here's some of the items that he allegedly bought and was supposed to have paid for. 65 private rooms at $1,000 each. Of course, you could figure that out.
Did he bring a lot of guys to the club?
That's what I'm thinking. They closed some kind of big deal, and he brought some people with him. Yeah, this can't just be one guy. I need $65,000 rooms. So 65 G's there. 2,576 lap dances at $20 a pop.
This was in one night?
One night. Is $51,520.
The math,
2,500 lap dances.
The math doesn't work out.
The math. How many girls are there?
Have you been to Scores? There's no way they have 65 rooms. It's like what are they talking about?
Did they do private
one room,
rooms like one room all night for 65?
Ben, you know anything about this one? Yes. Oh, Ben knows a little bit.
There's been several cases about this. There was a case about this that Scores is padding this stuff a few months ago, and I actually have a friend that has an Amex expense account. And it was like $3,000 more on his bill. So this isn't the first time Scores has been accused of doing this stuff.
Well, they probably saw a sucker coming and said, "Let's."
Yeah, look at the guy.
Instead, wait. McCormick could have bought 5 lap dances at $20 a pop. Oh, for each of his 2,000 employees. It wasn't 2,000 people down there though. How many people? I want to know how many people he had with him.
I understand that.
That's very important.
Even if he had 50 guys there, that's 50 lap dances a person.
Yeah.
Right? Did I do the
50.
math right? What? 3 what? 3 what?
If you have 50 guys there.
3 what?
50 guys get 3 dances?
No. You get
what
one
are you
dance.
talking
You
about?
get one song. You get one song.
You tell us. What are you talking? Feeding it to me. He's telling me 3, so I said 3.
So 50 guys get 3 lap dances, and it's 25.
All right, Derek's pissed off now.
$51,000.
3 guys.
What about 3 guys?
That's what I'm hearing. He only had 3 guys.
He only had 3 guys with him?
Oh, they stole from the guy, man.
That's impossible.
Yeah,
No, this is impossible because then look at this: 850 bottles of water at $9 a pop. He paid $7,650 for water.
Do you think 850 people go in there, even during the day?
But he's saying there was only 3 guys there.
850 bottles of water, 750 shots at $17.50 a pop.
I've been that thirsty and horny before.
With 3 of your friends. 3 of your friends had 350 martinis. They had over 100 martinis each at $22 a pop for a martini.
And if that wasn't good enough...
30 bottles of champagne, because they each need 10 bottles of champagne.
Yeah, because they're not drunk enough yet.
And they each had almost 1,000 lap dances apiece.
McCormick, 40, wound up at Scores the night of October 22nd with 3 business acquaintances and handed over his charge card. 3 business acquaintances. Well, then they're fucking him. Then they're fucking him.
Yeah, they stole from him, dude.
How did they... Unless he's drunk, running around going, what does everyone need?
Or unless...
All right.
This is a deal he made with Scores because he might have paid for some pussy. And, you know, the girls probably charge a G. He was getting blown. He might have 4 girls.
Mark it down as water.
They probably worked it out.
Mark
so
it
this
down
is
as water.
What came out. Because these bitches think they're high price. I've been to Scores once or twice. It sickens me. But these particular girls, they're probably a G to pop in the back. Maybe 2
At
Gs
least.
to pop in the back. So if he had 3 guys.
All right, hold on, guys. Then this is code. All right, code. 65 private rooms. That's where the sex went on. So okay,
you're paying for that.
Okay, lap dances are lap dances. That's the
right.
foreplay. Okay, 850 bottles of water.
Blowjob.
Yeah, that's 850 BJs. Let's be honest here. 750 shots at $17.50 a pop. That's a little better than a BJ. That's probably
shots is
that's probably regular intercourse.
That's
I'm
fucking.
thinking.
And you know what the martinis
are. The martinis is the dirty hole.
Fucking them up the ass.
And who has
That's
no one
dirty
has
martini.
30 bottles. That's the dirty martini.
Olive not included.
And no one has 30 bottles of $3,200 champaign laying around. Like
yeah, just laying around.
You would have 4.
Yeah.
And then High Roller will come in and he'll go, we're all out. But
we're
we do have
two
$2,500 ones left.
Yeah, we got
He was paying for sex and he begged them. He begged them to put this on some other way.
Because he's married.
Yeah, he's married.
He's got kids.
Something.
We got a guy that says this guy's notorious all over St. Louis. Walter.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Yeah, this Samus, man, his company sponsors the stadium where the St. Louis Blues play hockey. It's the Savis Center in St. Louis. And that Scores place is, notorious Hookerville, man. They've been raided a few times. I'm in Indianapolis now, but I used to live in St. Louis. They've been taken down a bunch, man. So, yeah, that guy was buying pussy left and right.
And I hear they also have mafia ties, so I'm going to officially go on the radio and say I have no fucking idea what they do at Scores.
This guy, then, is a lying prick, and he spent all that money there.
That's
he was
right.
buying, this is because there's no way they would play themselves. This is what an entire company, you know, you take 100 guys couldn't do this much at a
yeah.
You know, not even this much.
He would have to walk in and the entire night buy everybody in the place everything they wanted. Everyone that walked into Scores that night, he said, the night's on me, get whatever you want. And one guy gets fucking 20 lap dances
and
the whole
all
night.
day.
And all day, right.
A conga line.
And still 850 bottles of water. Who's ordering water?
I'm telling you, this dude buying he worked something out with them to like just make it sound like that. And now American Express, he's probably like, these guys, he set something up with them. Because he spent a lot of money, and they can't put, we bought some pussy, you know, because these girls are charging a G, because they're these high, 22-year-old high-class ones. Maybe 2 Gs, who knows, you know what I'm saying?
Probably 5,
maybe 5, exactly.
I don't think,
big time money.
And then when he got the bill, he's like, they still, even the deal he worked out, he still felt like they fucked him.
Right.
Even the sneaky thing, and now it's coming out, and American Express got the bill, and they itemized it, but I bet you this guy is fucking them, and now they're probably going to come out and fuck him back by saying he bought pussy.
I want to know what it is about these fucking clubs, though, that justifies $9 for a bottle of water. You know they're not paying these girls. They're not paying these fucking girls money.
No.
They're not. They're paying them shit.
No.
They work off of tips. They work off of fucking tips. They usually have to be split with the fucking club. So they're making money on the girls. Never mind having to spend it. The booze cost them the same. The booze companies aren't going, oh, you're a strip club? Well, it's 10 times more to buy from us than it would if you were a local pub. Why do they get away with selling bottles of water for $9 fucking each?
They do
A
that.
martini for $22 for a fucking martini.
They do that everywhere.
I know,
Sporting
why?
events. I was paying.
No, not to this level.
Well,
not to this.
Oh,
fucking
so it's
level.
okay to spend $4 or $5 on a bottle of water when you go to a sporting event?
You know something? 4 or 5 for a sporting
water.
event. That's high end, and that'll piss you
or the
off.
movies they do,
But-
or the movies.
or the movies. Like, I mean, popcorn, a bag of shitty popcorn
Uh-huh.
costs 2 cents to make. So if you think of markup, popcorn is
Well, soda's.
12
You will
million
find
percent.
nothing more expensive than in a tit bar. $9 for a bottle of fucking water. I could go to the best hotel in New York City and pull a bottle of water out of the mini bar, and it ain't gonna be $9.
Well, how about the fact that if you buy a $9 bottle of water, you shouldn't have to tip. Like, anything you buy in there, they should work something out with the girls. Like, charge $12 for the water, but the girls just constantly rub your back.
Oh,
and
when
say,
they see you drinking a bottle of water?
Oh, you drinking
The
that
tits
water,
are
hot
around
baby.
your neck.
Oh.
You pour some of that on my tits, and I'll push it in your face.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, so that they don't have to be mad. Because if I go in there just as a guy who doesn't have an American Express card or $200,000 to spend, I'm like, wait a minute, okay, I got $100.
Yeah.
I bought 2 waters and I got like $56 left. Bitch, can you do it, babe? Can I not tip you? And you still like, I'm gonna be a schlub even though I gotta buy the 2-drink minimum.
Yeah.
$44 2 martinis. You know what I mean?
$44 for 2 martinis.
So I got $56 left to have a good time at Scores. 1 lap dance. Now I got $36 left. And then I get thirsty again because I got a little horny.
You're
so
done.
I bought another $12 bottle of water.
And now how you getting home?
Now
Walking?
it's like, you do you understand?
No cab money.
So it's like, charge me $12, and that's her $3 tip. And if she can get me, like, ooh, you look thirsty, and the thirstier you get, the hornier I get, baby. Ooh, drink more. And it's just like, oh, I'm gonna have 3 bottles. So that's $9 to her, and $9 to the club, because she got three bottles, and you go and you say to the bartender, hey, this hoe right here made me thirsty, and they mark it down. Sugar Draws is the one that made me drink.
Right.
So that they can work something out with them.
Never
Because this is
happened.
fucking
They
ridiculous,
figured
man.
out a way to make you pay through the nose for everything.
Let's say hi to Tom and T-Neck.
Hey, what's up, boys?
You did the math?
Yeah, kid. I'm using round numbers.
Okay.
2,500 lap dances. A lap dance is, figure the song's 3 minutes. 4 guys. It would take 31.25 hours.
Dude, that's if it's going constantly like tag team. That's not even taking a piss break, nothing. That is, all right, you in, go.
And then after a while you go, hold up, bitch, my lap hurts.
Yeah,
they're probably
my
playing.
lap is burning.
They're probably playing 3 songs at a time just to get the tally up.
Jesus, man.
Hey, here's a question: did he sign the bill at the end of the night?
Don't know.
Well, they was accused. If you read it, they were accused.
Because it seems like Amex
of,
has him good here.
No, Amex actually now told the guy he's got to pay. Amex is good. If you got a problem with Amex, you call them up and go, this person fucked me, I don't want to pay the bill. They go, we're on it. And Amex has their own people that fight for your money. But the thing is, you got to pay the fucking bill to Amex. If they find out that you were fucked, they send you back the money.
Right.
If they find out you weren't fucked, they keep it. But you still got to pay. American Express is going, don't worry, we'll foot the bill for you for a while here until we sort this out.
Well,
You got to pay.
somebody accused them of forging their name. There was
Right,
another,
right.
So
this happened before, yeah. So I don't know. Did he sign it?
I don't think it would say it if he signed it.
As you try to find that answer, let's say hi to Jason in Florida. Hey, Jason.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
All right.
Hey, listen, same thing happened to me. Not quite this amount of money, but same thing happened in the Gold Club in Atlanta. Go in with some buddies, bachelor party. We probably dropped $700 or $800 on my credit card. I get the bill, it's like $6,000. So they do this all over the place. They're charging you exorbitant amounts of money for, drinks. Dom Perignon, you get charged $500 for a bottle of champagne. It's insane.
And here's the hustle, though. Here's the hustle. I just thought about it. Because this guy, you married, dude, or?
Well, I am now, yeah.
Yeah,
the Gold Club is where Ewing got blown, by the way. Thank you,
Yeah,
Ben, from the other room.
exactly.
I was wondering that.
That's the hustle. You know what they might be doing too? They might be catching guys where they got something to lose. These married businessmen, they see a ring on their finger,
right.
and they go, well, we're going to take a couple of extra. What is he going to say?
Yep.
He's not going to yell about it because he's in a strip club. He's not supposed to be. You know what I mean?
This isn't looking good for him. Hold on, sir. This isn't looking good for him. Because he was spending so much money, the club had McCormick sign repeated waivers, identified with his own fingerprint. So he was signing it and fingerprinting these waivers, swearing he was not intoxicated and was willing to be held responsible for the charges. And the owner said he actually kept American Express aware hour by hour of what the guy was spending.
There you go. He's
so
just a
Amex
dummy.
was being informed every hour what this guy was spending.
But
and he
on
not only
this,
signed
what
but
did he do?
fingerprinted.
Lap dunce.
Lap dunce. I don't know. This guy, it just sounds like some guy who spent well beyond his means.
The guy just said it's going to take 32 hours to do this, just to do one part of that, not even the whole list.
Right.
How many hours would it take for him to drink?
Well, I think
350
you're onto
martinis?
something with the just making it look like it was something else. So
Right.
you know,
Maybe 3 girls at a time on a lap dance. You never see those guys. Hey, I want 3 girls. I want the music. I want all 3. And then drinking a fucking $22 martini. Probably like hanging out in an area where maybe there's a couple other people that he deems cool. It's like, hey, buddy, you want to dance? Hey, get this guy over here. He starts drinking.
It's like throwing the darts on the boardwalk. You're just
Yeah.
throwing darts. You're thinking nothing about it, and then all of a sudden they hand you the bill and say that'll be.
You find out how much if there's a high class stripper out there who sold some on the side, how much would a high class stripper sell a little bit of side coochie in the champagne room?
Right.
Like high class scores type of bitch. What did they buy for 5 G's? Because the Bunny Ranch costs a G.
Yeah.
You know, if you go to the Bunny Ranch, it's a G to fuck
And that's
around in
legit. I think this guy, a little sex was being bought.
there.
Had to cover it up with the water.
just for 3 girls if it's 5,000 a pop.
Yeah.
All right. And finally, the unknown Oregon lottery winner.
Oh yeah. Guy from Oregon.
Do we know who he is yet? He won $340 million.
Yeah,
right?
they showed him.
Oh, they did.
He's just some guy.
Is this audio?
An average Joe.
Yeah. Oh, I thought they still didn't know who he is. Well, let's go to the tape here.
In quiet Jacksonville, Oregon today, the talk of the town has been who? Who in this old gold rush town struck it rich big time?
Thanks for playing America's biggest jackpot game.
The buzz, everybody comes in, is it you, is it you? But we haven't heard anything yet.
All state lottery officials will say is that monster $340 million ticket was purchased here in Jacksonville, either at Ray's Food Place, the local grocer, where it is not business as usual, or just down the road at the local watering hole.
If the winner is out there, flip that ticket over, sign the back of it, make sure your name's on there.
Good morning, the Oregon Lottery. This is Vanita.
At Oregon's lottery headquarters, their switchboards lit up as thousands of millionaire hopefuls double-check their digits.
Double checking.
Double check their digits. I never even come close. I know there's people that come. Actually, some former politician, a senator or something, won second prize. He won something like $800,000. This guy's rich. He's a millionaire.
New
so
Hampshire,
he's
is
giving
that
it to
the guy?
charity. Yeah. He won like 800 grand.
4 tickets purchased in the state matched the first 5 numbers drawn, providing runner-ups with a more than $850,000 payday. Michael King and Jessica Warner have a date for the altar.
Well, we would have got married sooner or later. We would have figured out a way, but this just adds to it. I mean, you can just have the wedding you always dreamed of.
And listen to this. U.S. Senator Judd Gregg of New Hampshire, already married and worth millions in stocks, collected his runner-up check. The chairman of the Senate Budget Committee received a major windfall.
No
to be
God.
exact, $853,492.
Have you told your wife?
I have, and she's already told me, don't spend it, I've got plans.
But all
Pussy
eyes
whip
are
ass.
still here in Salem, Oregon, where officials will be waiting with a big fat $340 million paycheck. And Matt and Katie, a very special parking spot for the winners. So, guys, time to come clean.
Oh, that
is unbelievable.
And then you take the cash, so,
the lump sum?
You just get a little over half.
No,
cash.
see, that's the problem with those things.
Why?
They pay every year for like a long
No,
time.
you got to
No,
do
you
lump
could
sum
take
thing.
the lump sum.
You could just take.
You take a lump
Yeah.
sum, they give it all at once, but they take all the taxes out.
I thought if you did that, it was a lesser amount. You could like
No,
get the
people are
$340
taking
million
Yeah,
over
there's
the next
some kinda-
20 years.
Yeah, there is
Or you could
it
get.
is a lesser amount. There is a penalty involved there, but and
That's
you
what
have
I
to pay
mean.
the taxes, but it's worth doing.
Oh yeah, get the
You
money
don't-
now. Screw.
Fucking thing. Wait 20 years.
Oh, God.
But that is
and the
ridiculous
reason
amount.
people do it is because you can't
110
will you can't will your rest of your if you get the yearly thing.
Right.
If you die, you can't go. Hey, my
non-transferable.
daughter's gonna,
The 110 million is what Travis held up. The guy will get cash.
Here we go. Running out of
money.
show. Getting a lot of requests for Christy, the apprentice. We isolated the.
Oh yeah, I want to hear that.
You want to hear it again
Yeah.
before we get out of here?
Yeah.
We can thank Patrice O'Neal for
Yeah, what's
stopping
up?
by.
Thanks, fellas, for having me.
You're going to be at Comic Strip.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
And you'll be back on the show soon. filling in for
Always a
Jimmy.
pleasure.
Jimmy Norton on HBO tonight at midnight, his big half-hour comedy special. Drew Boogie in the house. I want to thank Drew for stopping in.
Always a lot of fun.
Have a good vacation.
Yeah, we're going to be on vacation. We'll be back
you.
the Monday before the Halloween party to get everyone pumped for that, okay? Paisano of Mulberry Street, Anthony, as I cue this thing up. If you're making your weekend plans right now, don't forget about Paisano of Mulberry Street in the heart of Little Italy.
Hey, it's a great Italian restaurant, huh?
Make a good pizza.
It's so wonderful. You'll get a huge portions. Joey feeds us all the time. Paisano, it's the classic candlelit restaurant. Perfect if you got that late-night date. You want a romantic meal. Every single pasta on the menu. Only now under $10. And at Paisano, you mentioned XM Radio. What do you get? That free glass of wine from Joey. Authentic Italian cuisine made from original old-world Italian recipes. All the fun and romance of Italy in a friendly restaurant. It's Paisano. Open weekends till 2 a.m. Paisano of Mulberry Street, right there in the heart of Little Italy between Grand and Hester. Call them. 212-965-1188. 212-965-1188 for Paisano of Mulberry Street.
All right, Anthony, we got to set this up. So we had the loser from The Apprentice on the show. We found out that she had a kid at 16 years old or got pregnant at 16 years old, and the interview was kind of boring. So I popped in and played Mr. Asshole today, and it got very, very, very uncomfortable. Want to add anything to this?
Not at all.
Self-explanatory?
They didn't send you off to some place to have the baby and tell all the neighbors that she's just at boarding school.
They whited out her part of the will.
No, they really didn't. And I was a great example to my community. I mean, I stood up and I took the front step and I did.
Yep. I hear you. All right. Well, that's actually a pretty good way the story could have ended up. Because it could have ended worse, right, Opie? That's my partner, Opie. Opie, we call him Opie the Asshole sometimes here on the Opie and Anthony Show. Works out very well. So so you're buying things, that's good. Real estate, a restaurant.
I'm also going to be working with a company called Go Smile.
Yeah, what is that?
It is a smile beauty company.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to GoSmile.com.
Okay. And what do they do?
And it's a teeth whitening system.
Oh, that's good. People like that. That's kind of taken off these days. Well, see, you sound like you're doing pretty good even without making it through to the end of The Apprentice.
I am. I'm doing well.
Yeah, it would have been nice to make it through, though, but you going to watch the show? Do you think you know who's going to win?
I have the people in my mind that I would like to see win it.
Yeah. I wouldn't watch. I'd be so dejected and pissed.
No, I'm going to continue to watch. I have a lot of great friends on there.
All right. Here's Donald Trump with his famous catchphrase.
All right, let's hear what he said. The red button.
Oh, okay, this one.
Body rock!
Program complete. 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 Grab complete. Grab complete. Grab complete.